welcome each and every one of you guys.
Hi,
Tuesday.
it's Tuesday.
Not often people get excited about Tuesday, I gotta say.
Yes, but we've seen guys you are excited in the chat.
Yes.
That's so amazing. And truth be told, we're excited as well. These Tuesday nights have become a really dear evenings for us as well.
Most definitely. That's why I was gonna say that you guys actually managed to get me pumped on a Tuesday.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's something
Get pumped
special.
at the beginning of the week,
Yeah.
right, guys? That's pretty special.
That's right.
And that's all thanks to you, and thank you for sharing your thoughts about this Tuesday. And thank you for joining us today.
Oh, bring down that volume, but yeah, we were playing with the settings. Oh, that's way too high.
There, can
love
you hear us?
I love MU free music.
Can you hear us?
Just want to let this little try. Yeah, that should do it. What do you think?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep. And we can hear the music in the back.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well, so hello everybody who's just
Yes.
joining us now. This is Tuesday Tech Talk, where we talk about everything YouTube and more.
That's right. We don't have all the answers, but together, guess what? We all have wrenches. It's a co-op. We can figure a lot of things out, and that's what's really cool about it. So
That's right. And we get to learn together with you guys. We have learned so much during these Tech Talks. Last season, this season, it's not only you getting the knowledge from people here and maybe us, but us as well, getting inspired and learning from you guys.
most definitely. Most definitely. That's how we have to do things, guys. Up and coming channels. And remember, whether you have 10 subscribers, 10,000, it doesn't matter here. As you can see, once again, blue wrenches, everybody's equals. There's no question too small. We're all figuring it out together. I'm hello there. I'm here. OBS, Streamlabs, Master. Well, there you go. So there, we got all kinds of stuff you can
Awesome.
throw at Nero's. That's great.
Awesome. Yes. And this is a night where you can ask anything, and we're going to try and get to the answers all together.
Yes.
Also, this is a night if you know something new going on or any new tips that you discovered, any new skills that you acquired that you can share, anything and everything with YouTube, video editing, photo editing gear, maybe that you have tried and you think it's really, really great camera or, I don't know, a mouse or anything, a setup for the computer, anything that for creators like us and you guys would work. You're more than welcome to put it in the chat and start the conversation. We're going to try and catch all the questions. If you want to have a question, please try to put it at Puša Studio or hashtag Puša Studio if you're on the phone. So I can manage to see it and copy paste it in my document here so we don't skip it, and we'll definitely get to it.
Oh, Ms. O'Reilly, you hit 1K.
Awesome!
Excellent. Awesome. Congratulations
And
to
that
you.
means what, guys? What you're doing in the chat is putting those emojis.
That's right, guys. Flood
That's
the emojis.
right.
Celebrate. Celebrate.
Awesome. Congratulations. And let's get those balloons up there.
Diverskling Diver. If I pronounce that right. I removed your comment a while ago. It's just no self-promotion in here. You're welcome to meet other people. Check them out, and they'll be good to you. And welcome to the stream. So
Believe it or not, this community is very supportive,
Yes.
even when you don't ask it, and even better when you don't ask it.
that's right. 100%. Way better.
But you're more than welcome to join
Yep.
here, and welcome to our channel.
Good to have you. I added some new wrenches tonight to people. That's awesome to have you guys in here. Welcome. If you guys haven't subscribed to us yet, I hope you do and leave a comment. Gene Bear, something a little more celebratory, please.
Well, it depends, it depends what kind of days you had before. Oh my God. So guys, how have you been? It's the beginning of the week. I hope it has started well. If not, we hope it will continue in a better format for you
Yes.
guys. Did we ever go the snow? Weekend Warrior Outdoors was asking. Well, not yet, but apparently tomorrow is going to be minus 20, which is
Celsius, yeah.
cold. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. And that snow has been moved to Friday. So let's see. No snow yet.
Andre, incredible. They're definitely going to get to stuff like that. So you hang on to it. We're definitely going to talk about stuff like that. Arizona Timeless Tourist. Hello, the great Puša Studios. Well, hello, the great Arizona Timeless Tourist. You guys are all great. We always say, anybody new here, our philosophy is it's 20-80. 20% us, 80% you guys. You guys make the chat what it is. Thank you to each and every one of you guys for being here. Oh, Camaro time. Look at Andrew and Xenia looking all professional, the cutest couple.
Thank you.
You're so amazing. Oh, Craft Beer Pours is in here. Nice to see you.
Hey guys.
Trippy. Is it me or did the blue wrenches get dark blue? Maybe your monitor. Maybe it calibrated a little differently or something. That's possible.
Yes.
Budget outdoors and survival. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a roll call in a second because I don't want to miss anybody, and I like talking to everybody in here, and then I'm worried I'm gonna leave a channel out, and that's like I definitely don't want to do that.
Well, let me remind them before you do that about our Blue Wrench group
Wait,
selfie.
because he's got spotty coverage. Nomadic RVs in here. I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Thank you so much for coming. He said on the road in spotty coverage. Wanted to stop by and say hi. So nice to have you in here, and hope you're doing well. Be safe.
Awesome.
Always love having you.
You didn't question the bomb emojis as a way to celebrate. Oh my goodness.
Gene Beard did the blue wrench emojis for the blue wrenches. Oh no, it was the smiling turds. I was just joking with them.
Okay, so Andre, I did catch your question, so we're definitely gonna get back to it when we start this Tuesday. And let's get to it. So I wanted to remind you guys about Blue Wrench selfies before Andrew does the roll call. That okay?
Yeah, I'm just going to say to Camaro Time. He said, that's what makes Puša Studios so awesome, always thinking of others unselfishly. Well, you're the ones who helped us get going into that, inspired us right from the beginning. So thank you, Camaro Time.
Thank you. Oh, and hi to Budget Outdoor Survival, who is doing their video right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got to get guys new phones. It's terrible. And
us too.
Yes, and hello to everybody who is just joining us now. Well, so let's get to it so we can get to your questions as well. So Andrew is going to be doing a roll call, and it's the time for you to hug that like button and share it. And if you're new to our channel, then press that red subscribe button and ring the bell if you haven't yet, so you know when we are on. And yes, selfies, hashtag Blue Wrench Group. Your amazing faces out there. Take a selfie of yourself, or even better, a selfie of you watching us live, and put it on social media. And if it is on Twitter, we're going to be sharing it out during the night. Tonight, we're going to be coming back to it multiple times tonight because we don't have a guest. Don't forget to add hashtag Blue Wrench Group. It's hashtag Blue Wrench Group, and we're always great to see your beautiful faces. And it's always a great way to connect with each other on Twitter and on social media.
Stop the presses. Where is it? Oh, I just missed it.
What's going on?
Where did she say it?
What's going on?
Oh, there we go. Shanette ASMR is 1 away from 1K. Is that?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Well, that's how we like to start the day, right? We started yesterday. Very amazing. And before that, almost every day we have somebody reaching 1,000.
That is. Yep. Stop the presses. There she goes. Already over 1,000. Congratulations. Congratulations, Shanette. No, sorry. Congratulations, Shanette ASMR. I am so excited. This is phenomenal for Shanette ASMR. Come on, guys. I'm yelling at the top of my lungs. Hit those emojis. Hit those emojis for Shanette ASMR. 1,002. This is amazing. I'm going hoarse from yelling so much. This is phenomenal. Yay. Shanette ASMR. Keep it coming. Oh, this is exciting, folks. 1K. Second person to get it here. 1K. Make those emojis fly. Sorry, I'll not clap as loud. I don't want to deafen you. But a big congratulations for Shanette ASMR. Now I'm going to start talking louder and louder to break your voice in so you guys don't get too blinded by the volume. So just take over a second.
Well, I just wanted to congratulate you once again. That is amazing. And guys, you see, everybody is growing, and let's grow together. That's what we are all about here, right? And I also wanted to express our deepest condolences to Grant McIntosh, by the way.
There we
who
go.
has lost his father. And I'm so sorry.
No.
We are so sorry. And
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Condolences and our thoughts with you. This month has been really terrible.
Yes.
I don't know if it's all across the board, but there has been numerous people within our community that has lost their loved ones just these couple last weeks.
Yes.
I think it's usually fall kind of falls into that, unfortunately.
Our deepest condolences to you on that. So
yeah, our thoughts with you. Well.
Yes, I know it's hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
One day at a time.
I hope we can help you feel a bit better for a little bit and just give you a few moments to be around friends and know that you have lots of love in here for you. So much love to you, Grant, as well. Douglas Fairchild's in here. Douglas has got cookies, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm wondering what the yummy cookie of tonight will be.
Now, yesterday, I don't know if you guys joined the Polynesian vlogs or Poly vlogs. Yesterday,
yes.
We actually rated them yesterday at the end of our stream and then joined in Hangouts on live. And at the end, Andrew left and I was doing the Douglas cookie thing. So I'm going to go and check it.
Douglas is going to hit you up with copyright.
Yeah. I had my lemon cookies. So
Maybe Douglas doesn't like lemon cookies.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But they were homemade. So yeah, but that was amazing actually. It was really a lot of fun. There were a couple of raids there. Cap came in and Cream Bay and Austin and Egyptian and oh my god, there was so many people.
It was a steady
so
stream.
Much fun. Yeah, and I called it a homecoming since it did feel like just like coming home and just hanging out with people and having good laughs. So you can always check it out, Polly's vlogs. That was a lot of fun yesterday. Okay, there we missed a mod here. There you go.
They're all set up.
All set up right there.
Perfect.
Douglas likes all cookies.
That's what I figured he was going to say.
Yeah, that's not him saying it, but we will believe that. Fans
that's
know.
Right.
Fans know.
Douglas is a cookie ambassador. Guys, I'm getting some word that some people are getting buffered out. Please just hit your refresh screen. We do apologize. It happens to every channel on here that's live streaming. So just hit that refresh a couple of times and you should be back in. I'm hoping YouTube will have this solved for all of us very, very soon. It's absolutely crazy. So.
Funny to say, I did today a 15-minute survey from YouTube about quality of service and what is YouTube. And I didn't forget to mention in numerous windows, basically wherever I could type freely, that we would really like improvement on the quality of streaming. So let's hope that I'm not the only one talking about it and they're going to do something about it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. Does the community feature count for analytics having more likes and comments, or does that count only on videos? Not sure about this question. As far as I know, the videos are the ones that give you the interaction recognition.
Yes.
But it's a good question for Creators Insiders, probably. I don't think anybody really covered it. It is a very good question. I would say no. Mm-hmm. But
that's what I would go with too.
Yeah, but it's a good question to ask to Creators Insiders for sure. By the way, do you have it? Because as far as I know, the community feature is enabled to bigger channels and to those who have been testing it in beta before, to some of the channels that are smaller. Are you the lucky one? BVD Gaming, how do you get the community feature on your channel? Well, I just answered, I guess, even before seeing your question. I think it's now you have to be over 30,000, something like that.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it's still much bigger than that. Or if you're a gamer, then you can be smaller. They just give it out as it is. Okay, guys.
21090 Brewing. Wow, nice to see you guys. How are you?
Hello. We kind of weird off already to the questions, but we haven't done the roll call yet, and we haven't seen your beautiful faces there. So either hold on to your questions or copy paste them there, so I can copy paste them on my computer here, and we'll definitely get back to them.
Yeah, it's time to say hi to you guys. Say thank you for coming. It's time to shout yous out. You guys do make the channel. Let's get going, guys. And I always put on echo because I'm horrible at pronouncing half the names, so at least you'll have a laugh while I make a mess of them. So, and no, I do it without love. I do it with love. And if we do not mention you after I call them out, please highlight your name and say hi, and I'll definitely give you the recognition you deserve. We have YT with Dawn, U-Drone, Yo Nanny, Weekend Warrior Outdoors, Trippy, TJ Woodworking Shop, The Unknowns, The King, SMT Mainline, Jeanette ASMR, River Life, Retired and Prepping, Prankster Lock, Patrick D, Patricia Sprinkles, Mummy Shelley, Ms. O'Reilly, I almost did it fast, Maddox Games, Cardoso Media, John Isabella, HK2 Production, Hike with Mike, High Velocity Savage, Grant McIntosh, Gabriel Z, Farmall Fanatic, Eduardo Palomares Rodriguez. I'm so sorry if I made a mess of that. Douglas Fairchild. Cookies. Divers Just Clean Diver. Destinations Chronicles. Camaro Time. BVD Gaming. Blessed Intuitive Tarot. Barrel Boy Woods. Arthur Moorhead. 21090 Brewing. So if anybody was skipped, please say hi. See Fire Kicks Reacts. Welcome. Nice to have you here. The Pritchards, how are you? Nice to see you here. Great to see you here. Patrick D is in the house. The Unknown. Snoopy Eats 408. Darren Hillhouse Vlogs. Welcome. Nice to see you here. I'm sorry, Eduardo. Please know I do it with love, and I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you for your understanding. Weekend Warrior Outdoors.
And I wanted to pronounce Destinations Chronicles' last name. Prishchuk. Ha ha. How did I do with this one? Gotta remember, I'm from Northeastern Europe. Russian is my, I don't know, second language, somewhere there.
Obilex Magnet Fishing, how are you? Nice to see you. Jiggy family, welcome. Great to have you here. Anybody else we've missed, please just say hi, highlight your name so we can. Leonard Plays is here. I'm back on. Great to have you. Yeah, the buffering is crazy. Fifra, or Fifre, I don't know because I'm saying it the French way. Great to have you.
Yeah, and what part of Europe? Latvia is my home country, my motherland. And hello to everybody who's listening to us on their headphones. Say hello in the chat if you can, and if you can't, that's okay too. We hope you have a good night listening to us today.
Guys, we already have 50 likes. If you can like and tweet it out, it really does help us out a lot. It actually helps combat all this buffering. So we do appreciate any help. The more people in here, the more ideas we get. Snoopy Eats, hope everything is okay. Puša, it definitely is, and hope everything's well with you too, my friend. Hope things are going well. Darren says, I've heard of Latvia. Yeah, it's a small country, Eastern Europe, part of the, it was a Soviet country. Of course, it's got its independence now. And it's part of the Baltic states. So above Poland, there's Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. Yeah, the Pritchards, I know. Guys, thank you so much for saying that. I meant to say it tonight. Guys, it's great to meet new channels, but please take a moment to check the channels that are in here that you follow and make sure you're still connected to them, because YouTube is unsubscribing everybody from each other like crazy. Can I come back in? Fire Kicks Reacts.
Yeah, I guess you got booted out too. Well, that's what happens, guys.
Yeah, we're not kicking you out or anything.
Nobody's kicking you out. This is
buffering.
YouTube.
Yeah.
This is YouTube, unfortunately. Refresh. If you're on your phone, close the video, open it up again. This is what happens. Some people can't even start their live streams. So we have been lucky on that. Some people, it takes 2 hours for them to upload the video. This is what's just going on. So we are sorry about that, but it is not on our or your end. It's not your internet refresh.
If it was on ours, there's not much we wouldn't do at this point to stop it. So please believe us on that one. It is just as frustrating when you're getting your live stream together and you're working onto it, and your people that are nice enough to come and see you keep getting booted out. It really, really, really does suck.
Yeah. Prankster Lock, I already answered your question, by the way. And
maybe you got buffered out and didn't hear it.
I pasted it in. Basically, let me know. Let me know. I want to know everything about that feature. I'm really looking forward to it. John Isabella, what brought you to Canada? The free healthcare, legal weed, and a hot PM. Well, so let's start from the end. Justin Trudeau wasn't a PM, if that's probably who you mean, when I came here. Legal weed just happened this year. So I have been here for more than a decade now. And what brought you to Canada? This guy here. This is why I came to Canada. And really, it wouldn't matter if he would be in Canada, you know, somewhere in Asia or anywhere in Europe. I came not to Canada. I came to him.
That's cute.
Yeah. So there you go. There's your answer.
That was sweet.
Well, that's true.
Thank you.
Why the heck are they kicking subs out again? Yeah. Well, that we can address that again, and we talked about that last time. You know, I know lots of people are concerned about their subscriptions going up and down and losing subscribers every day. What we can assure you guys, very little percentage of those subs that you're losing are actually people pressing unsubscribe button. People are lazy by nature. Very little people are going purposely back to the channel and then finding the button and then unsubscribing. They just forget about it and don't go ever watching the videos. That's what mostly happens. So that's not why you have the fluctuation.
Most times, guys, when somebody unsubscribes to you, they got a beef with you. That's usually what it comes down to. I would say probably 90% of the time. Because they've taken the energy to go find you. It's the same as when they go and they always get the couple that dislike you. It's they've got in their head an axe to grind. It's a lot of work. For most people, they'll say, like, I don't like I've gone to a sub for sub channel, and then they unsubscribe after we're done and that. They're so not worried about once they hit the sub button. As long as you subscribe to them, they're long gone to the next one. And you can't take it to heart like that. It's so waste of their time in their head. Not saying you're a waste of time, but to them. So YouTube is doing one of two things. Mostly what's going on right now is a big audit, and they're tending to go more, well, okay, this person subbed to you, great, they're new, so this person hasn't watched you in not even 3 months sometimes. It can be a week. So they decide to discard that one, and it's replacing. You're not someone... Recycling through it. And then the other one is just, you get a couple of them, and they just ban them. Oh, they didn't look long enough, whatever the algorithm decided to. It's very glitchy. And it's happened to people who watch regularly. We were talking about that. I just had to subscribe to Green Bay Wacky. I watch a couple of his a week. I'm on his panels, and I was unsubscribed to him.
Yeah, that's a lot. Like even people that we review during the shout-out streams, we have done people like every week, for example, and it's like we just reviewed it. We watched their videos, so it's not like just being there for a second. The other thing is that if you do subscribe, try and look around and watch some videos, because if you just go in just long enough to press the button, it's just not going to count. So you might as well not bother and not do it, because it's just not going to register you as a valid view. It's not going to register it, so it's just going to delete it right away. So if you do decide to follow somebody, whatever reason it would be, still try to at least look around and look at some videos for a moment.
Welcome, Washington County News Station, /news. Great to have you here.
Hey.
Nice, welcome. Anybody new? I hope you can hit the subscribe button. Give us a chance to show you guys what we do. Oh, Eduardo, please, no asking for subs. Please. We don't do that here. Check out other channels. Show them some love, and I'm sure they'll be very good to you.
I wanted to say that John Isabella, same person that asked the question for me, said, so a hot person brought you to Canada?
Seen that, John. I seen it. I just glared. Oh,
Well,
my God.
I had to. Oh, that's okay, Eduardo. That's fine. You can stick around and welcome
Yes.
to our channel. You're more than welcome. People are very supportive
Yep.
here, even without asking. They do check each other out.
Yeah, I actually took away your took away the mod by accident. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was just going to remove the comment. No apologies. That's right. Pencils have erasers, and I want you to stay and have a really great time.
The Poppins
Yes.
couple, hello from Emsdad.
Yeah,
Well, hello.
3 Poppin couple. That's cool. I like the name.
Yeah, Pop Dolls. Washington County News Station. Thank you so much for
That's-
supporting
yes,
us.
and
through
good to have you
Super
here.
Chat. Thank you so much. Someone is blushing. That's right. It's hard to get this man blushing, but he does, though.
Oh,
He
my
does.
God.
I heard somewhere you had to watch 2.5 minutes. No, I haven't heard any exact
There's always
time.
people. A lot of this stuff is coming from channels, guys. Sorry to interrupt. I want to say that there's these things. Oh, it's this and it's that. YouTube just wants you to give
Myth.
somebody a real chance. Same as here you go, guys. Here comes the dirty word of the night. Subscribed. Subscribed was created by YouTube. They coined the phrase. If you look at the button, it's red. It says subscribed. There's a difference between subscribe to somebody and sub for sub. That's the whole thing. If you go to any channel, you can call it whatever you want. You still are subscribing to them.
Yeah.
oh,
Doll with
don't-
that. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you.
That was so cool. And I'm sorry because I'm so bad with names. The channel I seen him in the other night, and she's coming back all the time.
Disney Adventures?
No. Disney Adventures was there. The nice lady's name, and I'm just
Someone who
Elizabeth.
had Doll with about. Say
Yes.
hi.
Please, I just seen you here like 2 minutes ago commenting. And Dole Whip Dad was saying that this is his favorite show that we do through the week is the Tech Talk Tuesday. And he said a lot of kind words of us, which I really, really appreciated right back at him. Dole Whip Dad is one of those pillars in the community, those people that bring people together, which is really cool.
Well, thank you so much. That's really.
No, he's
nice,
laughing
guys.
at us stumbling over the name.
Yeah. And Looney Circus, Ryan, thank
Hey.
you. I am so close to my goal, guys. Well, that's
There
awesome.
you go.
We
Keep it
really
up.
love you guys growing.
Yes.
And once you near your 100 or 1,000, if you're like 10, 12 away, let us know so we can celebrate all together right here and blow some balloons for you.
Most definitely.
Rocks and Tech Talk. Push Studio rocks and Tech Talk is my favorite.
Oh.
Awesome.
You rock.
Awesome, guys.
Such a great attitude to everything. I love.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody just coming in. Guys, don't forget
Yes.
to share this out. Please do. Please click that like button. And if you're new, subscribe.
That's right. So that we're
You
yeah.
guys
See the
are-
leg we're getting and stuff like that. So guys,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
the
see
likes and the shares really do help us out through this because we feel bad. The more people in, the more ideas we get to share.
You're
More
amazing.
interesting channel.
60 watching, 60 likes.
Yeah.
Right on a dot.
Mhm.
This is awesome.
Thank you so
are
much.
amazing. I think we got Polly yesterday to 62 likes.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Polly.
Yeah,
Polly
that's crazy
is
good.
The,
I was
the-
so happy.
The heart of hearts. Oh, Anoflex. That's it. That's awesome. 50 way. Keep going. You're doing great.
Unbelievable. Tranquil Geo. Hello.
Hey,
Welcome.
nice
Welcome,
to see you
welcome,
here.
guys. Welcome.
64 likes. Man, you guys really rise to the occasion. Thank you so much, each and every one of you.
Cardoso, thank you so much. You
Thank
always
you.
do. Thank you.
And that really does mean a lot.
It does.
We're really genuinely thanking you for that. It means more than you know. And guys, I know it sounds weird, but it's true. Like if you have a friend or two you think wants to discuss YouTube and then has some great ideas, please invite them over, DM them. Tell them to come over and say hi. We'd love to meet them. We'll treat them well. You got our word onto it. And we're trying to meet more people that way. We've had a lot of success via word of mouth, which has been absolutely awesome.
Yeah, and I
Please.
think it is really the best way of doing anything, even in
Yeah.
business. When we're doing our photography and video, this is the best way to get clients is from word of mouth because they know what they're advising and recommending.
Yep.
And the same here, guys, with you. We love that.
We got Patricia Sprinkles. How you doing? The Swedes are in the house. Yo, homies. I could just hear him saying it. That's why I started to grin. Yeah, Eric Brown's here. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Ooh, now I fogged up my glasses.
Welcome to my world.
Saint Anna.
Victor, nice to see you. How you doing tonight? I don't know if it's you and the missus or just you, but welcome. Great to see you here. Kimura Gross, how you doing? Guys, I think we can soon get to it, actually, and just start discussing stuff. I'm actually excited and ready to go.
Gemma Autism's finest grace, hello.
Gemma, hey, how you doing?
Just reminding you guys about hashtag Blue Wrench Group selfies. We always love to see your beautiful faces, and we'll go and be checking out that very, very soon. And right now I can remind you about our merch. That's right, hashtag Blue Wrench Group. Merch is available. New link, FYI, it's a new link down below in description as well. And just yesterday we added a hoodie. That's right, it's getting colder. It's getting winter in some regions of the earth, and our simple line, CPR kit of Blue Orange Group hoodie is right there available for you. Link below, in about section, and in the chat.
And of course, our favorite, the socks with the blue wrench pattern into it, seamless blue wrench pattern that Xenia created herself.
Yes,
so.
Customized, seamless blue wrench pattern. All consists of little blue wrenches.
That's right.
Yes.
Definitely got, the link has changed, so if you get a chance, check it out. It's cool, starting to sell some of the stuff, and it's pretty exciting.
Yes, can't wait for people to start getting it so we can see the selfies with them. So excited. St. Otto is 27 away from 2K. That's awesome. Awesome. Organic gardening is going to be driving. Dave's drive safe. How long are we on? Well, a couple hours as always. JC No Limit, would you think I would be a good idea to team up with 2 or 3 channels that would mention your group in every video? Kind of like I don't know.
Gemma, you're too kind. You're amazing friends who are family. Thank you for always being there first to support me. Well, we support you because we care about you and we care about what you do, and you're a great person to care about. So
thank you so much.
You never have
Gemma.
to say that or thank us for it, but you're very, very welcome, and thank you for being so kind.
Thank you.
Did you see St. Otto is 27 away from 2K?
Yeah,
That's
I already
awesome.
mentioned that.
Oh,
that
I'm
is
sorry.
Amazing.
I was jumping in between everything. I do apologize. JNC, what you were talking about, I was reading it and thinking about it. Would you think it would? I know you covered it already. You were thinking. Well, you said you weren't sure. 2 or 3 channels. I'm kind of worried about stuff like that, to be honest, because unfortunately, as much as things seem cemented here on YouTube, things can change. And I've heard of this hasn't happened to us. I've heard of some channels doing stuff like that, and then later on, there's arguments that they want their channel down because you don't get along anymore. That video down because you don't get along anymore. Something happened. I just find it's a commitment to have them right in the video, but I mean, I don't know.
I would suggest doing it with a video link that you pass on from one to another, kind of in a circle.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say at the end of the video, you prompt people to go and check out this and that, this and this video, and then at the end screen, instead of putting your own video, you put that person's video, because that you can also change. I would do that. Or do a collab with those people. Something that is maybe not so permanent, because it works strange ways. You would you would think collabs are always a great idea. I just think the one-time collabs is a better idea.
Weekend Warrior Outdoors says some channels have done that. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. One of them he knows about worked really well is for the Guggen Guggen squad.
Yeah, sometimes it does, but it's just like any other relationship. Sometimes it can't work out, and then you can get in trouble with your video. If it gets really nasty, you have to take it down and so on. So there are other ways how to do it. You can still do it, but there are different ways of how doing. So I would probably think out of how to do it.
Darren says, I miss doing collabs with people. Well, maybe it's time to get going again onto it and see if you can set something up.
There's always something going on. You can look for collabs on YouTube, hashtag collabs on Twitter. There's always something going on. Yeah.
And I mean, meeting new people in chats and stuff like that is a great way. You might find somebody that kind of, you click with, and it might be your new collab just around the corner. Or somebody you haven't thought of doing it with before that you know. I can't find someone to collab with. That's hard. It's hard. Like, same for us. We're getting a lot of requests now as our channel's gotten bigger to do them, and it's just literally like for us, it's 6 days a week we're live streaming. I don't even have time really to edit video anymore. So
put the call out there. If you're on social media, let's say you're on Twitter, put the call out there, or in the video on your YouTube. Say, you know, I want to do a collaboration about this or that, or even just an open call. I'm looking for collaborations. You know, please leave a link in a comment, or you know, connect with me. Put the call to action out, or whatever social media you are on, so then people can respond to you instead of you going and looking for it. That's also a way of doing it.
Most definitely.
Night
the Night
Owl.
Owl. How are
Hello.
you? Nathan likes drums. Oh, he said that perfectly in sync. I'm back and try number 5 didn't work. Can't find my SD card now. Ah, that sucks.
Oh my God, guys.
That sucks. I am Sylvia W. How are you? Nice to see you in here. Welcome.
Mom Michelle is just, I think, 12 away from 2K.
Oh.
What Unity? Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I'm glad you're doing well, the Night Owl.
Awesome. So we had a question.
Yeah.
Let me find it.
Sure.
Okay. So Andre Incredible was asking, what is the best way to promote your channel?
This is going to be kind of a bland answer. I think a lot of people are looking for, like, you know, just jump into this or that. Really, the first thing is to sit down and give your channel a long, hard look. And I always say start with the description. Even if you wrote one already, if you're thinking that way, it's time to look at it again. And from there, you're going to basically start figuring out what is your long-term goal for your channel, where you want it to go. I watch a lot of reactionary things happen here on YouTube. Oh, this one's doing this. I'm going to be that channel this week. Oh, they're getting views with that. I'm going to be this. And that's probably the worst way. Imagine if you went to watch a movie and it was Sylvester Stallone. I'm just taking the name because I came up the other night. And one movie was Rambo, and the next one was The Sound of Music, and the next one was Ghostbusters, and it was all starring him. You'd be so confused by the end, you'd never know what to expect. And that's what's happening with channels. You got to find a focus and stay the course with it. It's okay to change. There's nothing wrong with it. Especially look at your analytics and say, okay, I'm not going where I want to go. I'm reaching the wrong audience. I'm not reaching wide enough. I'm reaching the wrong areas, all those things. But you need a plan. And I do believe heavily in starting with your description, because your description says what your channel's about. So I like to sit down and look at it and really think it over and really mull it over and think, is this what I want to be? Because everybody's going to judge you based on that about section when they get there. Because that is the actual table of contents, if you will, for what you do. So it really starts with a plan and thinking where I want to go, what I want to do now in 6 months and 12 months. And it's not all about subs, people. Yes, subs are going to be great. We're going to gain them. We all need them. They're important. They help us grow. But you want to attract the right people that's going to stay with you for a long time and know what you're going to do and enjoy what you do. And if you're doing something that nobody's really you feel is enjoying, it's the old expression, why are they not coming? It's what am I not doing to keep them? And that's a hard question to sit down and ask yourself in the mirror. A lot of musicians, a lot of arts people have to go through that. And that's hard because you're your own boss, your own manager, and it's your passion. But you can still do what you do, but maybe you're just not doing it in the right way that complements you. So that's I know this is kind of a packed answer, but I really think the more I'm looking on here, the more I'm seeing this happen. And I'll go to channels, I'll look at their about section, their videos have absolutely nothing to do with what their description says. Nothing. And you can tell they've changed. And then you go through their videos and you find they've just been zigzagging, and they're not finding their voice. I can get them, I can't keep them, John says. That's where you kind of have to look and see. And I mean, we do the exact same thing. I mean, that's why we've been integrating changes, doing things. We've also taken chances. Like interviews would never, in theory, bring in as many people as shoutout nights. And we did a good bit of them. But we realized we don't want to be known as just a shoutout channel. We want a lot more context to it. But we didn't want to give them up completely. So there's a lot of retooling went on. And some people thought, we had messages of people that thought we were nuts with the way things were going to go and bring back interviews. A lot of people thought we were nuts when we brought back Tech Talk Tuesday. But it's been going good, and we're already in 4 months, we're bringing in way more people than we ever brought in just our first couple of months.
Oh, yeah, all together in the first season.
And that just shows you, you got to have a plan, and you got to stick with it. But if it's really bombing and bombing and bombing, then okay, yeah, it's time to do something about it. The audience is telling you this is not where they would like to see you go. And you have two choices with it. You can stick to it if you feel it's important and run the course, and hopefully it picks up. But I would suggest taking another look at it and saying, how can I package what I'm doing now, but get it to more people that they enjoy it?
Can I answer that part?
Yep.
Or try at least.
Sure.
So after you create the amazing content that is worth watching, you want to get it out to more people, and that's part of the promotion question as well. I really think that you should be going on social media across the board. The more you are there, and the more like mainstream social medias you're on, the more audience, the more heads per capita you have to tell about your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So it's great to have at least one, and for us, Twitter works the best. It really depends if you know what your channel is about and what your audience is, if you want to choose only one. But I would really suggest to try and go across. As hard as it is, Facebook, Instagram, I don't know if you're a younger audience, Snapchat, Twitter,
Discord.
of course, Discord, if you're a gamer, and if you're not as well. We are not gamers, and we are on Discord. Seek out the avenues of social media where you can share your content, and not just your content, but also share other people's things as well. So they feel more community around you, build the community around you using those tools. And for example, on Facebook, a really great way of doing it is finding groups. Actually, better than just posting on your page is finding groups within your niche. Not just YouTube groups, but if your channel is about travel, well, find travel groups, join them, talk in them, and then you can share your content there. Not just drop a link, but share and talk about it. If you're a fishing channel, find hobbyists about fishing. I'm sure they're going to know about it.
Can I jump in on that part? Because that's a big part I wanted to get to, and you tied right in it. And there's a great example. If you're a fishing channel, get into your peer group, but then also start to branch sideways from it and look at like bushcrafting, camping, all those different niches that don't quite exactly do what you do, but they tend to come together a lot. The hunting community, all those things, and branch from there, and that will help you build up those cores. So you guys heard us say the 3 cores. Here's your core of your peers when you start. If you're a mechanics channel, you're definitely right away going to meet mechanics channels. They're going to find you. You're going to just buy your subscriptions. Do not buy subscriptions.
That's not going to work.
No, that's the worst thing. I know Lunatic Dad's just joking, but yeah, definitely do not buy subscriptions. Jeez, that caught me off guard. Have your core group of your peers. Next one you want to get is those ones that kind of semi-intertwine with you and everything. Guys, in the end, you all want to build the one thing, and that's where you have viewers. People that do not create content. Look at any big channel. Look at their numbers, and most of them are just letters. There's no special avatar. It's because that's all they do is just watch. So that's the end goal for everything. But it starts somewhere.
And then on Twitter, I also, because I want to get into practical tips on that. On Twitter, there are certain hashtags for every day of the week, for example, that you can jump into. And they can be very specific to your subject or category of the channel too. For example, if you're a travel channel, then every Tuesday there are travel chats, hashtag travel chat, okay? For every subject, you're just going to go on Google and search for niche chat on Twitter, or, travel chats on Twitter. And that's basically what it is everybody that have anything to do with that category on YouTube or on Twitter, that just jump into the same talk, questions and answers. And that's the way you get more followers on Twitter, but also more people checking out your content on YouTube, is that's what you share. Same on Instagram. Post a picture. Research your hashtags that would attract people that are looking for that content and add them to your pictures as you post them. So there are numerous ways of how you can promote your channel, not only on YouTube, but everywhere else as well.
Lunatic Dad, you asked for a hell yeah? Hell yeah! There you go. I know you're married, so I know when the wife is talking, you're not going to get to say it, so that's why I had to wait. So I know you'll understand where I'm coming from. And you did agree about getting lots of social medias, exactly. So.
Yeah, I could go deeper into that, but unfortunately I have limited time. I can answer questions. You know, you don't see that, but we have a timer here, and it basically
an egg timer sitting on the table.
It rings silently when I'm supposed to stop. So
I don't think the egg timer would do. I wouldn't even go down that road. I don't think it would change a whole file.
Yeah. So if you have any more questions about this subject, ask more questions so I can answer more. Okay.
You're too funny. You're too funny.
Okay.
Go on.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, and, building community on YouTube, circling back to YouTube, is also a way of promoting your channel. So if you go to other people's channels, and like Andrew was saying, it doesn't have to be just your category. Especially, it actually shouldn't be just your category, because the same as in life, you don't have just friends that are, you know, all are just teachers, or, you know, all work in a bank. You have friends with different interests and different professions. So you want to go to different channels and hang around with them, and you know, don't drop your link right away. Build a community around you, and actually that would be the key of growing on YouTube altogether.
Yeah, exactly, John Isabella. He was on the side. I traveled from the east to the west when I was in my 20s, but YouTube was not a thing. I know. Same as when I did all through Europe and that. I wish I had been back into filming then, because I think of all the things I could have caught. And, you know, people were saying, like, they were laughing when we were joking around, you know, and saying, you know, I love you guys. I love the way you act and that. It's another big thing, too, guys. And this goes for video. It's not just for live stream. But especially live stream, because you bear more yourself. You need your audience to connect with you, and that's a big part of the following. Is just them developing a connection where they feel that you care about them, they care about you. It's always got to be reciprocal. You know, you guys all have an amazing and all have something to give to the game. You guys are all amazing and all have something to give to the game. That's very nice, Lunatic Dad. There you go. That's a great way of putting it. 100%. Everybody has a voice on here. 100. And you want that. You want that connection between people. You want to feel when you come in. That's why we do the shout out, you know, the names and stuff like that and everything. And try, because you guys make this channel what it is, and you hear us saying that stuff a lot. And it's important to say, because that's what helps build this as a community. Everybody's special. I always said that. Out of the billion channels and everything you're doing in your life, that you choose to come here for whatever time you can allot yourself. I mean, we're the luckiest people in the world, because that's a big, big gamble. That's talking about a whole spectrum. We're the head of a needle at our size. And you guys choosing to come here and enjoy yourselves, I mean, it's a gold ribbon. What do I say about it? And that's what I feel is so important to growing, is the other part is community. And if you have your channel, you're responsible for making that community happen, not the audience. That part squarely rests on your shoulders. You're the one who chooses how much you want to connect, how much you want to give of yourself, and open yourself for the audience to give back to you. And it's not just for live streams, video as well. You do bare your soul when you put out a video. It's a very creative part of you, whatever it is. And you want people to connect with that. You want them to feel something. John, I hate people, hate being around real people, but I can film me doing anything and post it and be happy.
Oh, Lunatic Dad. Thank you.
First of all, you didn't have to do anything. You're working, my friend. You're working, Joe, and you're keeping the things going. You don't have to do that.
Thank you.
Secondly, no problem. It's all going to her. You got
Oh,
it.
you're awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting us.
You're
Yeah, for those of
crazy.
you who didn't read it, it's for me. From me.
Oh. That's amazing.
Oh, we share everything anyway.
And Lunatic Dad, guys, is aside what we were talking about tonight. Same as him. Green Bay. Like, this is all the stuff going on with YouTube right now. We're not getting updates. It's incredible how hard it's gotten.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter is so important, all those things, because it's just not working. I wish it was. It should be. You should have the right, once you hit the subscribe button and the bell, you should have the right to unsub when you want to, and you should have the right to find out when they're doing their material. Plain and simple. And I know we're getting it too. We're getting messages. Go back and look at our comments. People, oh, great. 2 days later, I'm just finding out this video you guys just went on now. Literally, they're there for everybody to see.
Yeah, at the end of the stream, we always go and check who is live streaming so we can send them people over.
John.
And sometimes there's like only 6 streams going on, which is ridiculous. Like it's not possible, right? So yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just the way they do it. Yes, I got your question, and that's the next question. I have the questions here.
Yep, I think we pretty much on that one. I think we can move on. Sure.
Oh, just another add-on from Arizona Timeless Tourist. It's important to answer your video comments. People take the time to watch your video and leave a comment. You take a few seconds to reply and say thank you. Yes, especially when you're smaller. As you grow, it starts to get harder to answer all of them. But definitely take your time and touch up on somebody. We always say, though, that for us, for example, we do live stream almost every day, and this is our main interaction with our audience. For people who are posting videos, their main interaction is their comments, although we do try to comment on at least some of the comments for sure. But you always can ask direct question and comment in the live stream as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a next question. Back to work. Well, drive safe, and please be safe, Lunatic Dad. Please, please, please. Okay, thinking about you.
That's right. You have a great night. Hope you be safe on the road, okay?
Okay,
That's
so we have a question from, and maybe you guys can suggest, since it is a little bit of a focus group right here.
Yeah.
Where is Danny Black, our Australian guy, our past guest? Is asking, I just got enabled to make posts. Basically the same what Prankster Lock was saying. You can put update, polls, and pictures. How often should I post? What should be my first post? Well, we don't have the community feature yet. Yep. I have thought about it actually beforehand, and I can say that the first post probably should be telling how excited you are to your fans that you are that you have this feature now, and what you think you're going to be doing with it. Like, is it interaction place? Is it your updates for your new videos coming up, or is just everyday, thoughts? So I would excitedly announce the official opening of your community tab, with a picture, or I definitely would add a picture or a video if it's possible. I'm not sure, but something visual for sure to it, and that would be my first post for sure. About the how often, I don't know. There's not much information about actual analytics behind the community tab. I'm sure it's gonna come. It's a new feature. I would say it works the same way as any other social media, that the more regular you're doing it, the more regular people are going to be coming back to check it.
Yes.
And the more regular they come back to check it, there are more chances they're going to be checking your videos along the way. Mm-hmm. So that would be kind of like a hook as well for people to check your latest video if in case they missed it. So I would say it doesn't matter how often, it matters how regular. So do it on a regular basis. That would be my suggestion. But once again, we don't have it. It's just our thoughts. I don't know, maybe people in the chat have their thoughts on it, especially those who maybe have a community tab already. But yeah, that would be my answer. What do you think?
No, I agree. I agree on that one. And anything new that you do, it's good to set the tone right away. Once again, that's the responsibility of the person hosting it, whether it's your channel, your any one of your social medias, anything new that comes up. I feel that's very important because people kind of go into these things and especially something like that that's still kind of new and don't quite know what to make of it. It's important to start it off right from the get-go that way. So just I agree fully on that one.
Yeah, Kuzerback just got his this week. Yeah, we're
Nice.
going to be slowly be getting them. They are doing all this rollout, and we'll see how it works.
Yeah.
Again, I wouldn't be flooding it too much because too much notifications of something going on is always a bad thing too. So
Yeah.
just regular fun, and yeah.
Everything in life and YouTube, whether it's right down to editing to here, everything should accent what you do, shouldn't be overdone. Just always think of it as cooking and a little spice on top. Don't make it the meal. And that happens a lot when something's new. And it's normal. We all kind of get excited. And Nomadic Bike, how are you? Nice to see you here.
Well, thoughts
Welcome.
to ask questions. Who's getting into the ear and sinus infection? Oh my, that's the tough one. Everybody is getting it, and it lasts probably a week now. Grab your mobile YouTube app and see if it pops up because we have similar subs. Okay, well, we'll check it out. Yeah, I haven't checked it. No, I actually I was on the mobile today, so I didn't see it today. But definitely, going from too much spice. The next question was from Prankster Lock, who asked, "Does Premiere and live streams get more likes in analytics?" Guys, I wanted to address this.
Yep.
I don't know if you wanted
You
to say
go ahead.
anything before I do.
Not really no onto that one. I know you want to get into that one.
Premieres.
Mm.
Now, not everything has to be a premiere, okay?
Yes.
When we open, or anybody of you guys, open your subscription tab or home tab, whatever it is that you're looking for new content to watch. There are so many premieres. So many premieres. Premieres is not for everybody. Premieres is not for every video you're putting out there. And if out of 20 video thumbnails, I see 15 premieres, how special does it make feel? Like it should be something special. It should be announcement, a special video, something, I don't know, a giveaway premiere or a premiere if your videos are only once a month or
I was going to say
something.
that it depends. Sorry, I just want to add to that because I agree with you, but it depends on the kind of content too. Sometimes if you do a video once every month, some people do.
Yeah,
okay,
like a
premiere.
yeah.
Yes, that makes sense. If you're doing daily vlogs, it's like anything else. It's going to wear its welcome mat thin. You're going to get less and less people coming in at the beginning, and it's just going to lose the effect that it should have. If you do a lot of vlogs, pick one every now and then, one special one that you really want to promote. You got to meet up with somebody, got to do something you really never got to do before that's pretty exciting. That doesn't include like going to the store. I don't know, you went skydiving, whatever. It doesn't have to be that exciting. But yeah, once again, it's that spice and same thing over again. Don't make it your meal. Don't make every video a premiere. It's going to have no effects very soon. And you can actually annoy people with it, and some might even unsubscribe from it. Who knows? It's all still new to us. So we don't have all the answers, but offhand, it's, you don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a suggestion once again, but I really think it should be something special. The whole purpose of the premieres is that you can interact with your fans while you together, which is also a point. Sometimes I see premieres where people are putting it on premiere and just leaving it. You're supposed to be in that chat, talking with your fans while you're watching it, not just leaving it there.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be for you to interact with people while you're watching it. So is your video worth discussing it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Then put it in.
Yeah.
Then put it on premiere. If it's not, well, it's not really, it doesn't have to be a premiere.
Daz Den reviews, you have to be smart with premieres. View it as another tool. Exactly.
And I have noticed, actually, and I have messages from a couple smaller channels, let's say, that by putting premieres, they actually get less views. I don't know if it's really supposed to be like that or not. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to understand, I think, everybody, how it works.
Yeah.
But it's somehow because the majority of the people that are going to be anyway watching your videos are coming at the same time. It basically ends up there instead of rolling for a time and still gaining views. And I don't know if it applies to the bigger channels. I don't know. I just seen a couple channels, smaller ones, had issues with that, getting actually less views than usual after having a premiere. I don't know if you guys experienced that. You can share with us that I don't know. And as to the question about the prankster lock, does it get more likes the same as live streams? No. It doesn't matter. Your content gets likes, not if it's a premiere, a live, or a video.
Yeah.
Not the format of it.
You need to save it for longer videos too, so you have the time to talk to the audience. Saying, "I just said
Very
exactly,
good point.
Exactly. Why have a great big premiere and be able to chat with your audience when you have a 1.5-minute video? It just does. It's the exact opposite of what it was meant to be used for. Once again, I think that's my opinion would start to annoy more people than help.
Yeah,
and that's what you really got to watch. I mean, you'll always have to think of your audience. I know people say, "But I want to be genuine, make my own content, and if they like it, they like it. They don't." Well, yes, but if that's the case, you still want an audience to see it, and there's nothing wrong with modifying things to make sure your audience get the most out of what you do. So you do have to take them to heart. You do have to see what they think and read from them, and think ahead to stuff that doesn't annoy them, because I see people doing that sometimes. And I'm not talking about premieres. You got to think about what your audience wants from you long term, and that you don't want to be chasing away. And some people are easily pushed, so you definitely want to put a lot of thought in before you do something, especially something new. Or if you notice something a couple times is really not working and they're not gravitating what you're doing, it's time to revisit it. You might think it's the coolest idea ever, and you have every right to, but you're not the one on the receiving end. That's the hard part. It's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, but it is what it is. You guys are dead on with all of this. I wish every YouTube would hear this stuff. Danny Black's, where's Danny Black's? Thank you. I mean, it's just our opinions, but I mean, I know a lot of people say something, and we're not big. Like, I can't stress that enough. Lunatic Dado just in here, 14,000. He's the first one to say, too. He's an up-and-coming creator. We're all in the same boat. He's said that many times. But, I mean, a lot of it we've done is honestly listening, and it's not always the good stuff. You have to listen to the harsh stuff, too. And some people say it very... I always believe in saying it constructively to somebody. Always. But we take in that stuff, and you have to look at it. That's... You watch a TV show. Anybody's ever watched a sitcom, and I know you all have. At the end, what is it? The last part of it is just a stream of credits of people who made that show possible. Well, basically, you got to take all those names and put them into yours, because we're doing everything that's listed there. Yes, sometimes we don't go as advanced in some of the things that they might do, but you're in control of everything in your channel. And that's hard when you're also the director, you're the star, you're the creator, you're the producer, all those things. It's hard to talk to yourself. It's like anybody who owns a personal business knows that. You're kind of left to your own demise, and you can pat yourself in the back, or you can kick yourself in the ass for it, depending how it turns out, because there's nobody else to blame or to celebrate but you. So it is important to take moments to be proud of what you do, and moments to really look at what you do, because that's all part. And I think the theme just keeps coming back tonight. I think maybe Xenia will agree with me. We really keep coming back to long-term growth, that first question.
Yeah.
All these things come into it. And premieres is another thing that people can just jump on the bandwagon, and it's new, and let's just hit it with everything we got. But is that a great thing? Is it a smart thing? Danny Black. Oh, Danny Black does cruise ship videos, and they're really cool with lots of great footage. Well, he's getting views. I'm going to have to run out and start shooting cruise ship views. You know, all you guys, Food Forest Permaculture, he does great videos on bottling and all these things and stuff. I'm going to go do what he does. JH Aquatics, our guest from last night, you know, he's doing really great. I'm going to run down like him and go to South America. You can't keep varying like that. You can't keep jumping on every bandwagon that passes, because if you're doing that, you're reacting too much. Your channel wasn't set up for it. You didn't have a vision for it. You don't even know if you're cut out for it. You might be, but you're not going to have a chance to grow, because your audience can't grow with you, because they don't know what you're doing. They can't predict anything what you have. And you say, well, yeah, but I do varied videos all the time. Okay, yes, but you do those videos, you know, and they expect a certain thing from you. It can change like drastically in subject and stuff, but they've gotten to know how you do things. There's a comfort zone there. There's something they can count on to. That's that bond from a while ago that helps them bond with you, that builds into long-term relationships. And those are what really cements a channel, in my humble opinion. You need to build some long-term relationships. People are coming in tonight into Tech Talk Tuesday. We've been doing this, and it's not for years, but we've been doing it for months. And when we stopped over the summer, it was nice to hear people saying, I really miss them. You know, that's the bond that's building. Now, some people, it really is honorable that to us that they actually wait for Tuesday night to come in because that's what they're waiting for. But if it wasn't, and we're getting 3 people in, and it's going down and down and down and down and missing, we might love doing them, but are we following the right path? Should we be on to it? You know, that's the questions we all got to be asking ourselves all the time. You know, just a lot of reevaluation is very important. And that will help you get an idea on where hunt, gather, and grow, and I will never change. Food Forest Permaculture says, I like myself. I love that. Dolip Dad says, Puša Studios, you created a neat community. Thank you. You know?
You have to give up to grow to get the focus that grows an audience. You have to give up some of your other interests. Yes, for sure. It is
very true.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
There was a question, I don't know if you mentioned that, from Who's Your Back, OD.
Oh, no, I didn't.
What do you think is the best thing to breathe in life into older videos that aren't getting views?
Revamp them. Revamp them. You mean to keep the video and try and give it another life? It's hit everything. Start off with your title. Start off with your thumbnail. And there your description, your tags. You're just give it an overall.
There's no better time than other because and we have mentioned it numerous times that YouTube have been pulling out older videos because it started to create to treat the whole platform as a library of videos instead of just new videos coming up, right? So what it means is that you're going to be noticing more views on older videos as well. And as Andrew said, you know, sometimes just changing a title, a thumbnail. I would go back and with the knowledge that you have now, change the thumbnails and a title. Let it be, let it sit and see if sometimes it's just enough with that.
Yep. I was just thinking when you were saying that, because I was going to use that analogy. How many times in life do we say, God, I wish I could go back and do it again, knowing what I know now? And YouTube is one of the few times in life we can actually do that.
Yeah.
That's what's so cool about it. You started off and you weren't sure you had a neat video, but not how to promote it. It was the wrong time in that. Well, this is one of the few times you can actually do that. Have you ever seen an older video make a huge comeback? They do happen. We're getting reports from people. We've had some that's gone up again.
Yeah, for example, when we started back with our live streams, lots of Andrews edited videos from like back when this channel was a tiny thing, just posting videos. Lots of those videos fell away, right? Nobody was seeing them and nobody was watching them. Well, what do you do with them, right? So we decided to put them in the homepage as our first featured playlist. Now it's a bit different because it's it's been time since then. But what we did, we put it as a featured playlist of older videos. So the first 3 or 4 videos that you actually seen on the homepage as a featured playlist was those old videos. Yeah. And guess what? The views started to come in. People started commenting on them. And it's kind of like a snowball. The more people start to engage it, the more people it attracts because it starts to engage the algorithm to, okay, people are being interested in this thing again. Yeah. Let's push it to more people now. And now we have videos like your trained video from Gaspé that has amazing success, and few other ones as well that have been coming back. And those videos are from the beginning of our channel growth, so to say. So you just got to think how you can also present them differently, not just revamping them, but also how you can put them more on the surface of your channel in a homepage, playlists, at the end screens, for example, your cards, put them out.
Yep.
Present them.
Joseph from JH Aquatic says you can also download the same video to other platforms like Facebook to get new views and traffic back to your channel. I agree. I just want to give one note, and I think you know, I'm pretty sure you know this already, but anybody who doesn't, some people have tried doing this, and I've seen it. They've taken the same video and put it back up like a new upload, and especially they haven't deleted the old one. Please do not do that, though. I know Joseph didn't mean that one, but I want to say this as a side note. That is what falls under duplication and can get you in a lot of trouble, can really get your channel hit with strikes and stuff. So avoid that stuff, please. But yes, you can definitely put it onto another platform like that. It will garner interest and send people back. You can do that, most definitely.
Cardoso Media said an old video of mine got 10K views after a couple of months after I changed the thumbnail.
Yep.
That's right.
The thumbnail is everything. It draws you in. Your thumbnail is your storefront. Your thumbnail is a business card. Your thumbnail is a commercial. It's everything that we see in life that draws us to know something more about something. That's what your thumbnail is. It's in such high demand. We are visual by nature. Eyes, we're always drawn with our eyes. Visual says everything, like we were talking about last night. Using eyes for people, good shots, direct view of pupils, those things. Strong, positive facial expressions. The AI loves it. The AI is programmed based on what human interaction is on. That's exactly where it roots itself, is in that.
Solid Nate, welcome to our channel. And Carolina, I just uploaded the new video and noticed my YouTube has changed from studio to beta studio. What is that? Yes, they are starting to change our YouTube to the new beta studio, which in the following year is going to be all across the board.
Take care, Weekend Warrior.
This is a new YouTube. This is your new format. They have been implementing that for a while now. We've been able to do both. You still are able to use missing features from the classic view, but that's the new YouTube. And I must say, although it might feel tricky because it's different, I do feel it's much better. It's easier once you get acquainted with that, and it has much deeper dive into analytics and easier to understand them as well, which will help you to grow your channel.
KS Plays, please no asking for subs. You can check out other people, be good to them, and I'm sure they're going to be great back to you. Thank you so much. Lincoln Riddle, what's going on? Nice to see you here. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you, Tammy, for posting the links. That was so kind of you. Oh, great. Now I have to learn French, Carolina, Tony said.
Well, I hope it's not in French.
Yeah. You want to learn French? I'll teach you a word. Actually, you'll go look it up. Look up the word for seal. Not a seal around something, but seal the animal. That'll be your first French word.
Lincoln Riddle, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Like with my guys, it's true. You can say it. Subscribe. It's not. That's a little. YouTube has its own YouTube channel. The side channel has its own shoutouts as well. They call them shoutouts. They do subscribe. There's a difference between subscribe and a sub for sub channel. There's a huge difference. So,
any of you video editors, bloggers out there, do you want to do I can imagine a video like that, like a video where everybody just screams subscribe for like a minute, just a minute, subscribe, and post it. Because this is exactly would be a great visual for that. Awesome. Yes, we are doing a Blue Ridge group, guys, and we will be going to them. Hashtag Blue Ridge group. That's right. Post your selfie on social media, and if it's on Twitter, we're going to be looking at it in a short time.
Jiggy Family says, I say subscribe all the time. I do. And I have no problem with, but when I'm on another channel, if they don't want me to say, like, I feel it out and see what they're saying. I don't want to insult the host, so I respect what they choose to do on their channel. I always want to. So if that's what they're saying, when in Rome, flying turkeys, outdoor houses, whatever they want to call themselves, buses, pizzas, size 10 running shoe, whatever they want to call it. When in Rome, guys, that's another part too. That's another big thing. Yeah, this is a good time to branch off into this for a moment. I want to talk about livestream etiquette.
Ooh, that's a wide subject.
Yeah. And I think that's a good thing to kind of go on with.
Don't
Dole
wave
Whip Dad, you
back.
take
Thank
care,
you.
buddy. Nice seeing you. Say no to hike with Mike. Here's your turkey. That is awesome. I love that. Naughty Strawberry. How do y'all grow quickly? What is the best growing tips?
Whatever we're talking about during our Tuesday Tech Talks and shoutouts is what we have tried ourselves and found to be successful. We only share what we know. We don't know everything, but that's what worked for us.
Carolina Tony, I'm trying something new just for tomorrow. Most of my work is adventure and exploring. Upload tomorrow, me cooking.
Ooh.
That's great, something like that, because it still semi-ties into it. It really does. I know it doesn't sound like it offhand.
I would try to tie into that at least in a title, though.
Yeah, that's an important thing. Thank you.
My adventure of cooking or something. I have never tried it before. Adventures of cooking. Like, make it a part of it.
Yeah. Find a little way to tie it into it, and that'll really help you with your audience, and then that lets you try something new and see what they think of it. And if it does good, don't do it the next one right away. Still do your own thing and maybe try it again in another week or two.
Yeah.
And see if people still gravitate to the same. And if they're really gravitating to it, they might love it. Then slowly start introducing it more into your lineup. That's the thing about it is sometimes that's what will happen. Say tomorrow it's a huge success. Oh my God, I got to make more cooking videos. Well, maybe not. Maybe just tomorrow they were really excited because you've never done it before. Mm-hmm. So just be careful with that one and just slowly try it if you think it's a great thing. I love it. Caroline Tony, I did my homework on hot button words. Good man. A lot of people type sub or subscribe end up in my spam on my channel, so it has to be YouTube.
Yeah, did you read the whole sentence that they have written? It really depends.
Yes, it is all context. And a lot of people that are writing that, the problem is they're writing that about 40 times a minute on 40 different channels. That's what a lot of time gets them, is it's the context. Sub me 45, sub me back. You know, of course, YouTube is going to nail it like that.
I supported you. Can you come and subscribe? Or I supported you. Giving love back. No, I mean, you know, it's obvious what it's talking about.
The AI despises blurbs. It despises it. And even that, you can kind of write almost anything and it still gets it a lot. A lot of times we get in our spam folder and people go, I love it. And it's been in our spam folder just because it's a blurb. It really... It looks like a blurb. They didn't take much time for it, so they just kind of blow it off. Oh, little Llama Laura just had to say hi before bed. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, the Egyptian Gamer Geek. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Yesterday popped in on the panel.
I know I missed. My son, we were on the panel with Polly, and my son called my oldest son. He had a car accident last night. He's okay, but didn't know at the time, so I had to take off from here and head over to the West Island to help him out, so I missed it, but I hope I get to be on a panel with you sometime soon. The Egyptian vlogger, the Egyptian gamer. Excuse me, now I got vlogs in my head. So,
Puša says a boot, so I'm going to say boot instead of about.
I really do say that about.
I don't know. I
thought I say about, but I
have an accent myself, so I have a hard time distinguishing different English accents. So this is not my first language. I'm gonna stick to that one. Naughty Strawberry. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And that's what you people also were putting in the chat is Hoosier, I think was saying that, or Hazy Days, that be yourself. It's very hard to carry on something that you're not. And even if you're maybe playing a character, it's still part of you. And it's hard to make something up for a long term, and YouTube is a long term thing. It's a long run. So, you know, the best strategy is be yourself. Okay.
We had Arizona Timeless Tourist. I thought you said something like Livestream Etiquette, still waiting.
I know. We are veering off the subjects here.
And Jason Wood Pigeon Outdoor says I was saying nice nails. Is he talking to you? I'm assuming mine aren't very pretty, so.
Oh, no. I was saying thank you for putting a reminder about the refreshing if it's buffering. Yeah.
They comment. I have picked up some good subs here. They comment on my stuff, so I know they watch. Most do not, however. That's okay. Let's start into that part. There you go. That's a great place. Anywhere you go where you're going to meet a good bit of people, you're going to I'm going to tell you right now, this is my seal of approval. I can't guarantee much on YouTube, but I can tell you this. There are going to be people that are going to subscribe to you and are never, ever coming back. And that's the harsh reality of it. There's no control over it. There's nothing you can do about it. That's the reality. That said, I've always been a big believer in Hey, Stacy. You just kind of flew right in there. Yeah. I know. I think I'm saying about, but anyways. Thanks. I got my Canadian back up here. People are going to subscribe and not come back. That's just a way of life. But I do believe in a big net to catch some good fish. So as much as we're kind of annoyed with what YouTube is doing right now, and one part of their audit is you get sub from one person, they take away a sub from you that hasn't watched in a while. As annoying as that is, that's kind of a way of combating that. Because with the new sub, at least you have a chance of being watched. And if somebody hasn't watched you in 3 months, I still believe you have the right to subscribe and unsubscribe who you want to. But if that's said, and we got to put a happy spin onto it, it's kind of helping you out with that and giving you a chance to have a better watch ratio. I've always used the example of A. Joe. When he was at 500 subscribers, he'd get over 1,000 views in each video. That's 10 times better than somebody who has 10,000 subscribers and 1,000 views. The AI is loving him. High engagement rate. High ratio of subscribers to watchers. He was 2 for 1. That's incredible. Your number should be around 10%. You're doing good. So I do believe in getting to know as many people as possible so they have a chance to come and see. I'm talking for our experience right now, but they come and they see what we do. And there's going to be people that have no interest into it. They're going to hate my voice. They're not going to like the way Xenia and I get along together. They're not going to like the way our chat is run. There's a whole pile of reasons that people cannot like what you do, and you have to be okay with that. That's right. Don't
like what we do.
Don't watch. Don't make your life miserable. Make it happy. Find what makes you happy and give that all your support. Instead of giving anything hate, give that all your support. But you want a chance for people to tune in. Same as a TV show. When they put out a fall commercial, for a fall series starting, there's going to be people tune in. They always have high numbers on their first episode usually. So many people watch. Then they say, well, this is not for me. I don't like it. I don't like the lead character. I don't like it for this or that, whatever the reason. And they move on. But if you don't put out that net, how's anybody going to see you? And you got to be seen. We got to grow. I know some people say subs aren't important. They are important. You have to grow. But they're also not everything. To me, a huge part of it is watch ratio. Your subs versus your watch time. How many tune in to see what you do? Hiking Deep, I lost about 20 subscribers over the past week or so. This is odd for my channel. Everybody's getting it. Everybody.
Yeah, we were just talking about it at the beginning.
Yeah, and live streaming, most people are saying the same thing. When you turn on the live stream, most people are losing like 8 to 10 subscribers, the one that's hosting the live stream, within like 15 minutes. It's just been going that way. You know, everybody's getting hit with it, so don't feel left out. Naughty Strawberry XOXOX to you as well. Nice to have you here.
Oklahoma Drone was saying that analytics are like a slot machine. Sometimes you hit big, sometimes you never hit at all. Analytics are a layered, complicated machine. I wouldn't say at all.
I would say there's some blackjack into it if you want to use your analogy, but because you have a lot more control on how it can kind of come out.
Yeah, the more you understand it, the more you understand what your audience wants, and the more you know what you want to put out there. We talked about it yesterday with our guest, JH Aquatics. About how he's going into analytics in building his channel very successfully. So yeah, we don't understand everything, but trying to understand the more the better. It definitely is a part of success to your channel.
I got one hit wonders. They stop once and never come back. I think I scared them all. Damn me. It's hard, and this is sometimes that what do I say? Never attack anybody. I don't mean it this way. We've had to do the same thing and kind of look and say, are we doing what people want to keep them here? We've had to revamp and change, but you got to keep your core. You really got you can change a lot of things, but you got to keep your integrity. You got to keep your beliefs and what you want your channel to be. But you can change that course sometimes to get there. But just you know what I'm saying? Don't react to everything, but sometimes you might have to do a little bit of changing to make it more palatable for the people that are coming to see it, you know. And I'm just saying in general, I'm talking really mostly about our channel and what we've had to do. Can you touch on optimizing existing videos, River Life asks? Welcome back, by the way, River Life. Nice to have you here.
Yeah, definitely. But people were asking for hashtag Blue Orange Group selfies. If we are changing the subject, maybe we can
Sure.
look at those for a moment before we get to the next question. We'll definitely get to the questions, and if we forget yours, please paste it again.
Most definitely, most definitely. Let me see if I missed any here.
Yeah, I can see people have been resubbing to people that they already thought they subscribed.
Yes,
that's
guys.
Exactly, that's what we were talking about.
Keep checking. Check everybody that you know. Take 2 moments and just see. I do that every live stream now. I'm checking out. That's the first thing I do is anybody I know, I just go and check them out because if I haven't heard from them a bit. And even if not, that might have just happened 2 minutes ago. It's unbelievable how much it happens. And let them know as well. Just say, I've just reconnected us. And there we go. We got Genie Bear up here. Genie Bear. New channel art, new logo.
Great.
Looks amazing.
So you solved your problem yourself. Awesome. Love
Good
it.
man. Really looks good.
Yeah.
I like it. Very
cool.
nice.
Awesome.
Here, let's get one up here. Very nice. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I would change your avatar though is too blue. You can't make anything out into it. Maybe keep that same pattern, the lighter blue out of the two, and do the 2G in the same form as Genie Bear 2G. Literally take that 2G and put it down here. It's too dark. You can't make anything out into it. The banner looks fantastic. But yeah, I would definitely change that part. Make it stick out a bit more. Very nice, though. Good job. Jiggy Time, thank you so much for tweeting it out. Really, really do appreciate it. Puša Studios, thank you for tweeting it out. Much appreciated. And Dave is there, getting ready for his cooking tomorrow. Loving it, my friend. Thank you so much. Always love your selfies, buddy. Always love your selfies. Oh, wow. Instant replay.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's really cute. Wow. Look at the smile. Oh, my God. Oh, who's your back? Who's your back? Excuse me.
I love that.
Yeah.
Where is my blue ranch, by the way?
Ranch grilled cheese sandwich. That just sounds absolutely yummy. Thank you so much. JNC No Limit TV, you are looking absolutely darling. You'll have to do the next Halloween special with me.
Oh, my goodness.
Taking
So pretty.
yeah.
That's why he was so excited for us to see it. It's like, when are we when are we like a child when they get very excited about the naughty things they did. When are we going to look at the selfies? I just can see him just being overexcited about it.
What an ass. That's great. You're awesome, my friend.
Oh my God.
Dean, what's going on? That is really cool. I love it. Thank you so much, Arizona.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a really
By the way,
good-
guys, if you're interested in your family history or family tree history, that's a person to go and ask questions to. Hidden talents everywhere.
Our past Friday guest from Ottawa and the missus. So nice to see you guys.
Message Outdoors, that's right.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Very nice. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Thank you so much. That was after the live. That's really cool. Irvin to paid tourist. I'm glad. Puša Studios is awesome and glad to be friends. Keep up the great work. Right back at you, Irvin.
Awesome.
Thank you. I mean, that was nice. Thank you so much. Guys, it's not too late if you want to. Upload your photo. Use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group to Twitter. And we'd love to see them.
Yeah.
She's also in Quebec tonight. Oh, that's right. You guys You're in Quebec City. I forgot about that. You guys were going down.
Yeah, that's right. They were leaving right after our interview. That's true. Okay.
I want to mention something. You see St. Otto. Sorry, hon. Now I want to go ride my bike. You never notice, like, there's something Victor has always done since I've known him. It's always a comment about somebody's video.
Yeah.
I every time, something like that. And I think that makes people feel really good to see that they had their work appreciated. And if you can't, if you're in the live stream and that too, well, we had a suggestion from one of our guests that was doing it. We hadn't thought of it. He makes a new playlist, and then as he's meeting people in our chat, like especially when this was during our shout-outs, he would save them to that playlist. And then after it was done, he'd go back and watch them. And we went and checked right after, and he is doing it. And it was a good idea. And we actually started picking it up because we're doing the live stream. We can't go. And it's a really smart idea. I think we've always preached that one since we heard it. We thought it was such a clever.
Yeah, and I actually use that tip for watching videos that I want to watch, but I just don't have time at the moment, because otherwise you forget which ones you wanted to watch. So that I put them in my binge watch nighttime list, and I watch them before bed. Like I watch all, and I just watch them. And if I fall asleep on something, well, I continue on from then on. So it's definitely a good idea, because sometimes I check the video but I don't have time to watch it.
Yeah.
So that way I can catch up on it. Bottle Top Bandit, hello.
Yes, how you doing, Frost? Nice to see you in here. Hillbilly Pyro, Larry Johnson's in the house. Hans is in here. Great to have each and every one of you guys in here. Thank you so much for coming.
Did you see the new Fox? What is the reference to? I'm afraid to ask. I heard you always fall asleep when
the picture I think he means.
Oh,
no. So it must be his newest video.
Yes, we do want to update. Did you get a call from XX?
Prankster.
Did you get a call? I know your latest update was that you were waiting for the green light from the executive. So did you get a green or a red light? Got booted again. Yes, guys, if you get booted, just refresh and it will come back to you.
Hillbilly Pyro, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Jerry, how are you? Nice to see you in here. Each and every one of you guys. Johnny Be Crazy, you have an awesome night. Thank you so much for coming. Nice to have you here.
Hillbilly Pyro, by the way, was asking, best way to build watch time. And some people already answered in the chat. And guys, go ahead and answer the questions too if you have anything to say about it. I would still say that it is live streams if they have content to watch. It's harder to get watch time on videos than it is on the live streams. Just because live streams, the way they are intended to be, let's say, are more engaging and therefore prompt people to stay longer, therefore spending more time than they maybe would be in the video. That said, though, you gotta make sure that you're actually doing something in the live stream. Lots of live streams are just people silently staring in the screen and not saying anything, not interacting with their audience, or being on the phone. And if I go in and I see, well, okay, they're on the phone answering the chat, well, no, they're just on the phone. Yeah. So just having a live stream and like letting it run for whatever is not having a live stream. That definitely is not going to generate any watch time comparing to your videos. So if you have a live stream, have some content, entertain people that have put their time into coming to your channel. Respect people that come. And if there's only one person, treat like there's 100.
Yep.
That one person have made their time to come and spend it with you. Some people say, we have to finish this stream earlier because you know what? We had 10 yesterday and today we only have 2. What's the point? And they actually talk about it in the live stream to those 2 people. Well, how do you think those people are going to feel after? Like, do you really think they're going to come back next time? No, because this is not how you treat them. It doesn't matter. 2, 10, or 100. You should treat them the same way because each of them is a human. Each of them has taken their time from family, work, or whatever they're doing to be with you and spend their time with you. Respect that.
Always think when you're doing something, How would I feel if I was in the audience? That's the key to everything. Every time you're doing something, you have to keep telling yourself that multiple times through a live stream. I've watched people try to stretch out live streams and I get that. Everybody needs watch time. I'm not faulting anybody. That's okay. If that's what you're even doing it for, fine. But keep them at least entertained while you're doing so. There's a bit of this with live streams is, if I build it, they will come. And yes, they might come, but are they going to come back and are they going to stay along for the ride? That's a whole different ball game. That's the key to it, is what am I doing to make people want to stay? What can I do to make people want to stay longer? Great example of it, our shout-outs, why we do them the way we do them and how they evolved from where they started to where they are now. The wheel and the game that we invented and the 2 letters. That all went through a progression of necessity, a bit of trial and error, a bit of luck by coming even up with it. We've always kind of did shoutouts at the end of our channel. That was kind of our thing. Just calling out because we were smaller channels, so give everybody a little bit of coverage. Oh, Happy Trails Hiking. Nice to see you here. Welcome.
Hey.
I'm in photography. Yeah, with our shoutouts. And I mean, that's how it grew, was we kind of evolved onto it and went back to the drawing board and how do we make this more entertaining? And people like games, so that's why we turned into a game. And then we had calling out the first 2 numbers, and then people told us, well, it's hard to do numbers on the phone. It's easier with letters. So we changed it to letters. And then some people felt that, everybody was getting in the top and we were always taking the first. So that's when we brought in the wheel into it and turned it into a game. And but we still stayed in the direction we were going. We just kept working on the entertainment factor of it. It's a normal progression.
JNC was saying that they're fishing during live stream, but it is still entertainment because your channel is about fishing. So people who come to watch your videos are going to be watching your live streams while you're fishing because that's what they come for your channel for.
And you still engage them, and they know when you got a bite on and you're throwing it, you're testing a bit in the water. They understand that. You're not leaving them hanging for 25 minutes. They know what they got to feel what you're doing. And you got to realize, too, different channels have different feels and people go for different moods. And they might want to go to one channel at that moment because they're all pumped up and want to, get their adrenaline going. And then they'll go to the next one where they just kind of want to sit back and put up their feet and enjoy time for a few moments. Canadian Drone Network, hey, Roger, how are you?
Hi.
Great to see you in here. Guys, if you guys can help us, we've been getting a lot of buffering like a lot of other live streams, but man, you guys have been keeping us like a champ. Oh my God, we're getting a raid from China. Oh, thank you so much.
Famous Pain, hello. And hello to everybody who's just joining us. Thank you for coming in. This is Tuesday Tech Talk with Puša. Oh my goodness, with Puša Studios. You can ask your question and we all can try to answer it. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
That's
and
right.
Hit your like button as well. B Boston, hello. Welcome, guys. Mastery Gaming, hello.
Do you agree that YouTube isn't really a job? It's more of a hobby to post, enjoy your, in my book. Warsaw Patriot, I agree that YouTube is whatever you want it to be. And everybody has the right to turn it into a business, to turn it into whatever they choose to. I do agree you have every right to do so. Two Chicks Crew, welcome. And JNC has got to head out. I ate my girlfriend's ice cream yesterday, so I have to give her a back rub. See you next time. You take good luck. Good luck. Take care. Thank you so much for coming, guys. China Raid, Two Chicks Crew. Show them some love, guys. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to have you guys in here. Sparky 107, how you doing? Another great community member of the train community. Nice to have you in here.
How are you doing today, by the way?
Yes. How are you doing? Sorry. Yes. That's
okay. Well,
we're
guys,
doing great. Two Chicks Crew. Hope you're doing well. Also, how long it's been YouTube has grown over the years. Yes, it has. Warsaw Patriot. That it has.
It's my understanding that YouTube has included the word sub and support as ping words. Joy and I have had one live stream and requested that chat requests use the word tag.
You can. You can. I mean,
if it floods the chat as the only content, then it raises flags. Okay, it's all in conjunction. Everything on YouTube, no matter if we talk about views, watch time, retention, subs, chat, live stream, anything and everything out there, it is all in one conjunction. It's like, wheels, gears connected in the line, okay? So if one is missing or one is not quite working, well, the rest of them suffer too. This is what it is about. It's not just about the separate word. It's about the context. It's about the whole live stream. What you talked about in live stream, where the people,
Jesse.
majority more than 50% talking and using that word or not, and so on. So it is all in a context. You can't take it out of the context. That's why we said somebody should be making a video saying subscribe.
It's some people were trying to turn it into something because they want to replace it with other words because they want to make theirs the buzz terms that everybody would use. The other side of it too was people became obnoxious of it too. You go to sub channels and just sub me, and you're getting messages on your videos. Sub me 42, sub me back. It's the context, and YouTube is looking for those blurbs. And second of all, it's bloody annoying. Imagine you went to a store and they're like, buy me. You gonna buy me? Buy me. How long would you want to stay there? There's a lot to be said. Imagine you said, I love what you've been doing, and your motorcycle video was absolutely fantastic. Love seeing you go through the trees. Just subscribe because I love what you're doing and can't wait to see more of your amazing content. Versus, I'll not even use sub me. We'll use one of those words. We'll say, I don't know, turkeys. I turkeyed you 42, turkey me back. There's your context. It's right there. That's it in a nutshell. A lot of times it's not the word that's the problem, it's the people using it. That's why so many of them end up in the spam folder, because a lot of people that write this subscribe to you at 46, they've just written that to 225 channels in the past 40 minutes. So of course it's going right to the spam folder, and rightfully so. China Empire, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so
You're
much.
You're so nice.
And hike and deep, as we were saying before, it's up to every channel what they do on their own channel. And if you choose to use a different word for it, that's fine too. We're just trying to bust some myths
exactly.
along the way. But it's up to you. However you want to do it, it's completely up to you.
And guys, remember that. You go into somebody else's channel, and especially if it's new, take a moment. Don't go flying out of the gates. See what people are saying. And if they are saying buses or tractors or whatever, why fight the system? It's their home. When you go into a live stream, it's like you're entering their home. It's not, you don't have to be a renegade about it. And you can get a feel. I've seen people do that. They'll you go into live streams and you see they're talking about somebody whose father just passed away, or they're in a deep discussion about what they're doing. How does it look when you say, I hope, I know you'll get through this soon, and we're sending you all kinds of love, and I'm sorry this ever happened to you. Your dad was an amazing man. Just subscribe to you, such and such. Sub me back.
There has been even worse, and I have seen it with my own eyes, okay? Where people have talked about the loss in their family or being bullied at work or school. And actually, I have a couple of videos I've seen, and the comments underneath is, love the video, amazing content, keep it up. What?
Yeah.
That means that the person never watched the video. They just put it something like, seriously.
Yep.
Seriously? Yep. Unbelievable stuff that you can find sometimes.
It is, and then they wonder why their comments all end up in the spam folder. Well, I mean, it's mostly people doing it that way don't have any time, and they just come out of the gates with it. We're all human, and I've always stressed that, guys. Every time you're online here, you got to remember that everybody else is human. I know it's easy to just kind of go through and say what you want, turn off the screen, walk away. But that's a part too of building really good connections with your people, is always remembering they're human, you know? Oh, maybe you want to take this one. I don't know.
Yeah, I got it. I have questions here piling up, so I'm just gonna get them in a sequence of coming in.
I like that analogy. Bye me. Yeah, well, it is. I will get to them in 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna finish on that one because that is a really seeing a person ranting on people asking for subscribers in some comments. Great video. You should check me out. Yep. Imagine yourself at a brick and mortar store, and these things. This is what they were advertising to you. Got wood. Come buy it. It's so bad. It's so insulting to you. It's like you're not even worth having any kind of a description. You know? It's so disrespectful to you. Bought wood? Pay for it. There's the kind of conversation you're having with somebody. And then they wonder why people get offended.
Oh my God. Destination Chronicles had a video about town named Strawberry, and people were commenting, "Oh, I love strawberries. They taste so good."
Exactly.
Prankster Lock said, "Seen a person ranting on people asking for subscribers," and someone comments, "Great video. You should check me out." Yeah, you could make the whole meme, you know, or video just about it. Prankster, great idea. Free videos, by the way, about stuff that people put in their comments, you know.
Money Bros, Lunatic Dad sends love. Oh, well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, let's get you a moderator. There you go. Thank you so much, and much love back to him.
How much for the wood? Oh my God. Yes. No, it's pretty much that. It's fun. It's fun sometimes.
You see, guys, there's what we're talking about in entertainment and in live streams. There's a great example we're just doing. We could just sit and say how miserable it is, but you have to make it entertaining for people. Those are little things that people remember. Not that we're always good at it. Everybody has their ups and their downs, but there's a great example of things like that. That's the way we try to do things to retain our audience, is to talk about serious things. We can get very serious, and we can also get fun about it. And it's to make you guys feel like you're worth the effort. Because you are, and that's what you have to give to your audience, is make them always know that they're worth it. That you're not here because you just want the watch time, or you're here just because you didn't have anything to do, so you flipped on the cell phone and hit the live button. That you had something to say. You were happy to have them in here so they could hear it. And everybody walks away feeling good about it, is, to me, the number one way to grow on YouTube. Because it's hard for people to walk away saying they didn't enjoy themselves as they stayed through it. And they definitely felt like they were included.
Yeah. They respect each other's lives, China Empire says. Exactly. We're all humans here.
I think Cab Seven should change his name to Clam.
Oh, my God. I got to remember this to tell him. Oh, my goodness. This is so hilarious. I can't wait now to tell him this one.
All right, hon, we better get back on the questions. Make these people know that we appreciate them by taking your questions, guys.
Airstream as a dream. Hello. Thank you for joining us yesterday at Polystream. I'd rather hear the truth. If you don't like it, then say it. Yes, that's right. Okay. Now questions. Gabrielle Z was asking, what's your opinion on partnership networks for small channels? If you're talking about the official partnership networks, I wouldn't be jumping in if you're small, because you're giving them most of your profits for, I don't know if it's worth. Like, if you really don't want to do anything about your channel and you just want to, well, I'm just creating content and somebody takes care of everything, and you then, okay, but still, I don't know, you have to pay them and they take some of your profits. We looked into that not as an option, but just as a curiosity thing when we were growing, just like, what is it, you know, when we just were starting out, and decided for us that it's not worth it. Yes, it is a lot of grind and hustle to do it ourselves, but then you're in control what you're doing and what you're getting for it, what you're not. I do find that they play favoritism a lot. What
we feel like the smaller channels, you're there to bolster their numbers, to make them look like a bigger network, to help push the last maybe 10% that get most of the credit. Oh, Marty's crew, you made it.
Hey.
There you go. You got a wrench. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Again, it's up to you to decide if you want to be a part of it. It is definitely something that would take away the hustle part of it. But you got to decide if it's worth the money for you for it, for that time being. And definitely read the fine print of how to get out of it afterwards.
Yes, because you can pretty much sign your channel over to them
Well,
without
look at the
realizing.
big one now that just bankrupted. And I mean, the big channels with millions, tens of millions of views, like Smoosh, for example.
Welcome back, Leonard.
And other ones that got dropped.
What the snack?
And ended up that it actually was taking most of
Much
their
love
profits.
to you too, Chicks crew. Sorry, they're on the way out, so I just wanted
Yeah.
to say goodbye to them. Thank you so much for coming, guys, for the raid. That was so sweet.
Thank you.
And China, you are awesome.
Thank
China
you.
Empire, thank you so much.
Yeah, ended up they were taking most of their profits. Yes, they were helping them, but at the same time, it still was them working for their channel, and they were basically not having really the most of the money for them. It was all going to the partnership program. So, I don't know. I'm very wary always about all of that usually.
And that should be part of the fun, growing your channel, right now. Like, that's what we enjoy is the analytics side and all those things that go with it. And it's exciting. And no, it's not all about numbers, but numbers definitely do count. I always say numbers are your GPS for your channel. That's where you know where you're going. And it's important, especially when you're grooming your channel and starting it off, to really, really be watching them because, and that does not mean sub count, guys. I'm talking a whole different level of it. Subs are important. Yes, they are. You got to grow. But those watch time hours, those ratios, what demographics are watching you, those things tell you so much about what you got to be doing. Robin, what's going on? Ms. Righty, 115. Oh, cool. Thank you. 115 likes. Thank you guys so much. Guys, we still got another hour to go. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. If you're new here, we have all kinds of things. Tomorrow night, guys, we got a really crazy guest, by the way. Going to be awesome. A guy who loved the video game so much, he created his own cartoon. And this looks really cool. 50 style.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got over 100 and some thousand subscribers, and he puts out a video a month. It takes him 1 month to make one video, and he gets like a couple 100,000 views. So
yeah, that's tomorrow. How much of a time span is allowed to get 4K hours of watch time? A rolling year. So 365 days?
Yeah.
A rolling year, okay? So not just a year, it's a rolling year every day forward.
And guys, a little myth. Once you get your 4K, you do not have to do it again every year. Just want to disperse that one right away.
Yeah.
As long as you're staying active, you're good. So it's a one-time thing.
That's right.
But be prepared. A lot of us are thinking that they're going to probably raise that number at some point for the initial.
Yeah.
And we might have to re-qualify for no number.
Well, it's always changing. That's just one of the things they also answered in the survey, that it can't be trusted in what's going on in the future.
Canadian Drone Hub. It's hard to grow a good channel. Lots of work for sure. You nailed it right there. It is a lot of work.
Weedman Photography. No, I didn't get the free credit for Facebook, but I do get frequent credits for LinkedIn, which actually helps. And yes, you're right. You can put it into more demographics of your choice for sure.
What the snack is, if you reach it before 1 year, you can still apply. Yeah, within that 12 months. If you hit the 4K and 1,000 subscribers, you definitely can.
Yeah, that's a max. If you reach it yes, for sure. Once you have 4,000, apply.
It's Paige. Welcome, please. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, please calm with the, I don't want to see no self-promotion. None, okay? You know that already? So you're welcomed here, but I'm telling you right now, no self-promotion.
Marty's crew, our family adventures, hello. And Cardoso, I hope we answered about the partnerships, how it works. There are definitely a lot of them targeting probably you on Twitter. That's where they usually get people. They just start following, and then they offer their services.
Yep.
Okay. 616 drones. Hello.
Welcome. Nice to see you here. Have to keep content coming out on a schedule and keep that schedule 100%. And guys, schedules are really big with YouTube. Don't overshoot yourself. Don't say, well, if they're good, I'm going to do them 7 nights a week, and you can't. If you figure you can only put out 1 video a week at a schedule, you're better off doing that and making the rest of them bonuses. After a couple of weeks, you feel comfortable and you can manage 2 or 3. Set up the schedules for them. You're better to do that than to set up schedules and after 2 or 3 weeks, everything starts falling apart. So, but 100% right. Schedules are really, really good. We're doing great, 616 Jones. Nice to have you in here. Thank you so much for coming.
Do you think people can fool the evolving YouTube algorithm with semantics alone? I wouldn't bet on it. No, exactly. Can we do a podcast? I don't know if you're asking about yourself or about us.
Yeah. Who is that? Us? Someone?
Leonard Plays was asking. Okay, can we go back to the questions? Yeah. Okay. By the way, there was a conversation about within the droners, you guys in the chat. So I wanted to address that. What do you suggest for channels that have seasonal videos to post when there is off season? Just I'm going to throw the question out there. If you can just talk about it in the chat.
Joey, much love, my friend.
Hi.
Joey's in here.
Hi.
Ballin
Awesome.
Jojo got back to work. You take care. Thank you so much for coming by.
Jojo, get back to work. Keeps on track, right? Awesome. Keeps on track. Mm-hmm. Does it help your channel to do shorter videos to get the watch time or do long videos? Well, it depends on your channel. That's look right. At your analytics. Look at the retention time. Yeah. Look which videos have worked better and do according to that. You got to study your analytics. And once again, as scary as YouTube beta seems because it's new, it's actually much easier to understand analytics within it. There's lots of information out there of how to use it. We're probably going to get into that once a lot more people have it. And check your analytics. So we can't answer for sure. It depends on your channel.
Oklahoma Droner, welcome by the way. I am switching to gimbal and slider work footage. It's a good time to practice new skills in the off time. Mm-hmm. Very smart.
Fly in the winter.
And Edward Xenia said, really guys, people can tell right away whether it's video or live stream when you're doing something just to get your watch hours. And I'm not saying you can't have a live stream once in a while and tell everybody and be upfront about it. Say, trying to hit my watch hours. Yeah. You know, have a night of it. Make it a spectacle. That's okay to say that, but make it a spectacle. Make it something fun that's going to not only draw in your regular viewers and keep them there, but draw in other viewers.
Yeah, do a Q&A or something.
Yeah, anything.
Don't just stare. Say, I need watch hours.
You know, because honestly, people get offended. And once again, think of yourself if you were there and you're watching somebody do this for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You getting bored already? You liking this?
This is a challenge of trying not to quit or try not to press X. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, you respect your audience. Do things. Do things. They're here to watch. We're visual people. They've tuned in. Anything is better than just trying to drag it on for the sake of being on. I've seen that people do that too when they don't have enough subscribers. They feel in their head on right now in their live stream to just drag it out to hopes that more people will eventually show up. Well, nobody's going to show up when they can sense right away that nothing's going on, because guess what happens? No, you're not getting new people coming in, but people are starting to go away because they're bored.
Yeah.
It's simple. These are all simple things. So 10 minutes, it's just a sweet spot for videos. Basically, try to keep it under 15. Yes, exactly. No matter what. And some say that's a myth, but it is. I mean, all the big YouTubers, when big YouTubers are doing something, they're doing it for a reason. And most of them are pretty upfront about that one. You can ask PewDiePie. His videos have to hit 10 minutes for the two commercials to get in. That's why all those guys are doing it. That's why YouTube is pushing for those ones. They don't say technically.
Yeah.
But
Sparky was saying all about the content. A longer video is okay as long as the video can keep people watching. Best 100%. Thing, watch your own video 3 times. If you can watch it all, then a good video. Mm-hmm. Cardoso Media was saying my retention time fluctuates, but it's anywhere from 80 to 90 because my videos are shorter. Yeah, but define shorter. Your videos are not 10 or 30 seconds, though. You know, so it also depends. If it's longer video but less retention than a 30-second video, but it has 100 retention, it's still better to have that longer one with a 90, 80, 70, 60. It depends in the proportion scales as well.
Arcade Amusement. Great question about the seasons. There are so many situational video creators. It's refreshing to see someone not hindered by that. I'll give you a great example. We were talking about this summer. It was summertime. Not many people are watching YouTube as in the winter. But that's in the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, it was going into their winter. And that's exactly where we started trying to tap more into that audience. Started catching more of their live streams because we're on for them in the morning. So we started going that route. And it actually helped bolster our numbers. Where we would have had a bigger dip, it actually recovered, and some places even grew a bit.
Oh, welcome our Australian friends. I know you are there.
And I love that. Like, you know, that's the thing. There's always an audience. Matt Cook, Oregon, what's going on, my friend? And, oh, no, 1 second. Darren's Northern Life. Hey, Puša, do a live stream on how to do live streams.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to that. Yep.
Also, Weedman Photography was saying, it's amazing to watch my retention on my videos, how in 5 seconds starts to drop. Well, rethink the structure of your video.
Yeah.
Start with what the video is going to be about in a couple seconds. Then roll in your intro after that. Not the beginning, after that. You know, your intro or logo or whatever it is, you know.
Oh, wait. Steph outside is going to bed. Said feel free to skip over his question. I don't want to do that.
No, I'm just a second.
Yeah.
I'm just finished my sentence.
1 sec, Steph outside.
So you put the beginning of the video, what is video about, then you put your role, and then you continue on. So at least change the sequence of your video to make it a bit longer. Okay, so Steph outside question. Hope you're well tonight. I have a question. Would the kit lens with the Panasonic G85 work okay for outdoor videos? It's a 12 to 60 millimeter lens. What are you shooting in outdoors? Scenic views? Running deer? I would really ask that. It's not it depends outdoors or indoors because of the light conditions. But I would also think of is it you need fast, or it's a scenic views. I would say it would be okay. 12 to 60. It's a wide view. I would say yes. Yeah. It's still a good universal one. It's a wide view, would be good for scenic view. I don't know if it's fast enough. Don't know about Panasonic. It would be fast enough for running deer outdoors, but it's wide enough for the angle. So I would say yes.
Like vlog style trip videos. I know it would be like a telephoto, but it is like rounded.
Well, you don't want a telephoto for videos because it's gonna reduce your light intake, and therefore, no. You don't want a telephoto for vlogging.
That's gonna set a really weird mood for your vlog.
Plus, really weird face expressions.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I mean through it. It's gonna, if you want to like do it very avant-garde thing, then yes. But other than that,
search on YouTube videos difference in how the face looks in different lenses. You know, there's a difference how your face looks in 12, 25, 50, 85 millimeters. You're not going to believe what a huge difference it is between the lenses. I would say it's okay. I would still set it like for probably 25, maybe 50, depending on the vlog style. But I would say it's good. Yeah, no, you don't want a telephoto lens for that, for sure.
Can you give me tips on my channel? I make movies and shows. Any tips? First, I'll say goodnight, Roger. Thank you so much once again for coming. I am Hen. Is that how you pronounce it? Hien. I'm not sure if we're saying it right, but either way, it's great to see you. Good morning, my friend. Nice to have you back.
I thought it's an animal. Hyena.
Hyena?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No, it's his name.
Okay.
That's his name. But no, and that's not how you spell hyena. But no, but sure, it could be. It could be that.
I'll have to do a whole lot more
research. It could be
Vietnamese
for. He is Vietnamese, right?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Asking.
Yes, because I know it's morning for him. I'm pretty sure he's Vietnamese. We've just made a mess of all that. There's how not to do a live stream, folks.
Yeah, stuff outside. I really think it would work. You don't need telephoto lens. I really think it would work. But I don't know how fast it is. I never had Panasonic. What camera are you live streaming with right now?
I know you have changed time. Two-wheel fix. How are you, my friend, by the way? Hello, Puša. I've been listening in at work, and I know you have changed topic, but when you were talking about inappropriate behavior on live streams, I seen a woman receive an envelope full of razors.
Wow. Yeah, no, YouTube can be a really bad place too. Unfortunately, it comes with trolls, and this is awful.
Every city's the same. You're going to have your good parts, your bad parts, the places you don't want to hang around in, the place. Okay. Here's a little bit of etiquette we're going to jump into. Let's look at YouTube as a city. And look at your first day on YouTube. The first day you got into YouTube, you're all excited. I mean, you have a message you want to say. Oh, no problem, Angelino's Fish Tank. So nice to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. It's really nice to see you guys from the tank community coming. The Tank RC is here. How are you? Nice to see you. When you first come in, it's like that video, it's like Guns N' Roses' Welcome to the Jungle. You kind of get dropped off in LA. You don't know anybody. You got high hopes. And everybody's passing. And you're excited and you want that energy to be from everybody else as well. And no, it's not like that, and you realize it very fast. And YouTube's like that in general, like anywhere else. You're going to have your alleys that are great, your alleys that aren't so great. And you're going to get a lot of promises. You're going to have people pulling you, come with me, I'm going to be able to do this for you. And come with me, I'm going to be able to do that for you. And you're going to have people selling you on everything under the sun. It's almost like walking through and they're like opening up their jackets. They have watches for sale and they have this for sale and they're doing the... And it's just one of those places you got to be ready to take on, know what is right, know what you want to do with your channel, know the kind of company you want to keep. And your first instincts, you can keep them as long as you don't get pulled from them. And you might want to go that route, and that's fine. If that's where you want to go, who's to stop you? But it's not always going to be a happy place. You're not always going to see happy videos. You're not always going to see happy people. There is a lot of crap out here, and the biggest thing is stay true to your channel, stay true to what you want to see, and as much as we'd like to get rid of all that stuff, and everybody does, the main thing is we just got to keep doing what we're doing, and overwhelm it with the message we want to have. So that's not stuff, unfortunately, is not going to go away. Wish it would, but you can fight it by putting your best foot forward, being good to other people, being positive on your channel. I'm not saying you have to be all PG-8 and smiles. I mean, there's a time and a place for everything. There's some really good people that, do some crazy stuff on here. But it's integrity. You really go far in here, I believe, if you keep your integrity. And it's very easy to lose your integrity in here. And that will always, I believe, be a battle on here. Is to be able to grow, to be able to make good content and keep your integrity. But if you have your integrity, people are going to bond with you that stay. That's one thing that doesn't go away. They will gravitate to you because they'll feel a bond with you. Because integrity is honest. So, I know that's kind of a broad answer to the whole thing. But just keep your integrity. The same as you would do in day-to-day life. You don't have to give it up to be on here. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to keep your channel down. It's just going to give you more of a direction you want to be into, and people will feel it. They truly do. Because that helps with long-term growth, is integrity. And once again, I know that's kind of a long answer to it and not direct. It's not about the analytics, it's not about your content and all that, but it really is in the end, is integrity. You keep your integrity, you're going to be fine. You mightn't have 10 million views in the first day, but the people with you won't want to back away from you. And if they do, well, maybe they just didn't have the integrity that you have.
Very serious.
Yep. No, I think it is. I think it's something that is very important to remember.
An honest man's pillow is his peace of mind.
Oh, that's right. That's right, Hike with Mike. I like that. No. Do you think before Dad's Den reviews, before I go, do you think live streams help with getting more recognition from YouTube? Do you think they promote it more? Well, yes and no. You have two ways, I think, to go with live streams. Is either you do one once in a while to connect with your fans between videos, just every now and then, or you do them a good amount and you're kind of into that scene. I don't think they work doing them too much, but not enough of either.
I will tell you the one thing is that for the subject of the live stream, whatever you're tagging it with, it's gonna be on the top, more on the top, while it's live, not after. But while it's live, it's gonna be more on the top. It's like when you do a Google search and the pictures and videos come up like in the first page more, and then after the text pages, well, kind of the same way. Yeah.
But yeah, they're not for everybody, and they're not for all your content, and they're not going to be the key to always growing. That's what I was just trying to say. Make sure it suits you. Make sure you can get the most out of it. So.
LAG, the geek. Hello there.
Salvatore, welcome. There aren't enough lives, and some people say the exact opposite. So,
yeah. By the way, I was listening today to the news piece, and Forbes has released its new 2019 30 under 30, and surprisingly, there are a lot of creators, YouTubers included in there. Definitely. Which is amazing, which is great news for everybody that is involved in YouTube. That means we get the recognition. One of the things that they were talking about is how much time do these people, the successful 30 under 30, are actually, spending on grinding and so on. And the average time is 67 hours a week.
Yeah.
So no matter what you're doing, if it's a YouTube channel, if it's your work, whatever it is that you want to be successful at, that's what their average was, is 67 hours a week, which is a lot, but maybe that's what it takes. I mean, I still find that you need to
have a good night, Dad Stan.
Hey, bye. That you need to find a balance between having your life too, because research also shows that you need to have your sleep and your peace and happiness as well to be productive. But yeah, you definitely need to put some time in it.
It's a lot of work, guys. There's no way around it in the end. There's a lot of work. And yes, there's shortcuts that will help maybe for a spike, but for long term, it's just a lot of work. And that's the proof in it. Like Xenia just said, the average time.
Yeah.
There's no fix. There's lots of promises. There's no quick fix. It's a lot of pounding the pavement. Once again, the same as a brick and mortar if you're starting it off from scratch. That's how you do it. It's a lot of work. You got to put it into it and really earn it. So,
okay. So we have still questions that I would like to get into this last hour of ours. If we can get back to them,
definitely.
Okay.
Actually, guys, if last hour, just one last thing. If you can tweet this out, guys, hit that like button. It really, really does help us. We've been getting buffering issues and all those things. I'm not trying to make excuses. But with that said, we really could use the help. So anything you can do, the like button, the tweet button, all that stuff listed there, it is really a big
Hey! A fox in space.
Oh my God, we gotta get him a wrench. First of all, guys, there's our guest for tomorrow night, guys. Matthew is going to join us, who created his own comic animation. It is unbelievable. This guy has
animated
talent.
Cartoon.
Yes. I mean, this is a lot of work, so I'm hoping you guys will check him out.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us. And guys, check him out. This is our tomorrow's guest, a fox in space, in the chat right now.
Who is going to soon be a fellow Canadian, is applying to move to Canada, which is really cool.
Crossed.
That's right.
Bad weather this week has grounded my drone, so I've had no content to post for a while. Well, that's what we've been talking about, because there is lots of seasonal things that people do, and like what do you do when it's off season? Do you don't post? Do you take a break? Do you post something else? Like, what is your strategy? Just letting you know, I'm good for tomorrow.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
I messaged him, like I said last night. My son, we were getting in contact with each other, and I messaged him. We tried after, and my son had a car accident last night, so I had to rush out there. So I felt really bad not getting back to you, but I know you're a pretty good guy. You would understand, but nonetheless, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm just showing a fast. Guys, look at this animation.
Freckleish, hello.
Like.
Let me find a save room.
Oh, Dad, come on.
Don't you start.
But we're just...
Look at the work that goes into this thing. It's just baffling.
Crazy, yeah. The amount of work. We're talking about 67 hours a week, guys. We just talked about the average time people spend on the things that they want to be successful at and actually becoming successful. And according to Forbes, 30 under 30 is 67 hours on average. Yeah.
It's a lot of work, so that's going to be really cool. When you love a video game so much, you decide to make your own comic of it. Look at that, 2 million views. Crazy.
Yeah, we were showing our son. He actually loved it.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so he's probably going to be watching it too tomorrow. That's why.
Thank you so much, Matthew.
Yeah, that's why I bought a gimbal, so I can get cool footage when I can't fly my drone. Yes, it's a good to have plan B because winter is long, and I don't know if you want to be off YouTube completely for all that time if you're seasonal. Not sure. We're thinking of relocating to Canada. We're upset with the direction that North America is going. Well, welcome to Canada. Me as a immigrant to Canada, I must say it's a very welcoming place.
Frozen Fury, how are you? He's such a kind person. I can see him grinning. He's got that grin when he types, like that kind. He's like smiling there when he plays and that.
You couldn't yesterday, Green Bay called me Cassandra and he couldn't get over it.
He told me about that later on. I'm like, it's probably one of the nicer ones that Xenia's ever got her name.
I know, that's what I was telling him yesterday too. You just have to put a coat on the drone and get to work. Yeah. Come on over, the Western Canada, brother. We can do collabs. Yes, yeah. Definitely. I've flown in the water, but when it's minus 40, who wants to be outside?
Definitely.
Trans Place. Hello.
Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank God your son is okay. Yes, Tammy. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it was just, when your child, he's 20, but he's still my, he lives on his own. He'll never change. And it was just good to go and make sure that everything was all right. So that was, he's all good. The car is it's bad enough, but the main thing, he's okay. So that's what counts.
Rockstar Fuel Productions, hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. We're still on here, still talking Tuesday Tech Talk, talking and answering your questions about YouTube.
Do you have some more questions on?
Oh, yes, I have more questions.
Let's make them happen.
There's always more questions. Cardoso Media was asking, if you make a stream private afterwards, does the watch time stay with your channel? Made a couple of my older videos private, and the views disappeared from my overall channel view count. Unlist them. If you want to still count them, unlist them. Don't put them private. Private does delete them. It's actually limits YouTube to see it. Like YouTube doesn't see your private videos.
Perfect so much, Matthew. Thank you so much. I figured you'd have no trouble with it. So excellent. Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up and looking so forward to it. It's going to be a great chat, my friend.
Awesome.
You have a great night.
Looking forward to that.
Much love, buddy.
Our guest, a fox in space. Check him out.
All
Tomorrow's
guys,
guest.
Yeah. I love this season. We're getting even more varied guests from all different places. Great stories like last season. It's just a continuation of it. Really cool.
Yeah, there you go, Frozen for you. Tomorrow, Fox in Space is going to be our guest.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. So once again, if you privatize your videos, YouTube don't see them and therefore doesn't count views or watch time or anything or engagement, anything from them. If you want it to be counted, unlist them instead. People are going to still be able to see them, but only if they have the direct link. So if you, for example, have shared them on Twitter and somebody goes on that tweet and presses on that link, they're going to still be able to see them. Yeah. That's the thing. But if you want your watch time, then keep them up there.
Most definitely.
Okay, next question.
Shoot.
What do you recommend for thumbnails? Does it help to have a bunch of text or just a fancy picture? Bottle Top Bandit was asking.
Yes, the big guys only use pictures, 100%, because they can get by it. You can spot out Peter McKinnon 10 miles away. They got the numbers to push it. You can put a bit of text, but use it very, very, very sparingly. Always... I'm going to go here in the, let's see, wait, I'm going to bring up, I want to see you guys. I have a browser up there. Okay. When you're working on thumbnails, you're working usually on whatever it is, Canva, Photoshop, you name it. It's going to look about this big, right? About the same as when you're working on an 8x10. But remember, that thumbnail won't look like that when it goes up. It's going to look like this. So always remember that picture has to be really, really, really impactful. So I've seen this so many times, and people have this beautiful shot, and I know what they're thinking. This is going to wow people over because it's so scenic. You have the Adirondack Mountains. You have the lake. Your canoe in the distance. The loon is there, and that's beautiful. But in thumbnails, nobody can see it. Nobody. Crop it down. Zoom in on that canoe in the lake if that's what you think is going to really draw people in. Draw into the mountains. Maybe you'll have to use a picture that's not even anywhere near it. It's beautiful, but it's just not going to work for a thumbnail. Impact, people. Impact is everything. And the same with text. Crazy day at the lake. This is when we went out with my friends 2 weeks ago. We had a really good time at the lake, and then we got to sit on the dock and have some fun. Nobody going to read it. Nobody can see it. Nobody has a clue it's there. Not a bit. Leave it. Lake Bash extravaganza. There you go. Something, and that's one side note on that. It is not bad clickbait if you're telling the truth. You have to sell yourself to draw people in there. And I always use this, I think this is my favorite analogy that Xenia likes. I always say clickbait is like cholesterol. See, she's smiling already. There's good and bad cholesterol. There's good and bad clickbait. If you put a chick in a bikini and it looks like a David Lee Roth video and you walk in and it's you sitting there like scratching your ear, that's bad clickbait. And people are going to hate you for it. Nobody wants to be lied to. Nobody wants to be lied to. Hey there, Karaoke Ken. What's going on, my friend? And Rubik's Cube Gaming, nice to see you. Great to have you guys here. But there is good clickbait. You know, the canoe tipped over halfway through. You got a shot of that canoe splash. You know that epic shot where you can catch the water droplets. No, they won't see every water droplet. They'll get a feel of it. There. We almost went down. That's fair. That's fair. You're not lying. And you've attracted people. They want to see it. So remember that. It's not clickbait. It's not clickbait if you're telling the truth.
Josie, hello.
Hey, Josie. Wow.
Oh, what people.
Wow, blast from the past. Now there's an example. Josie's in here right away. I'm checking him out. We haven't connected in a long time. I'm going to make sure I'm even still subscribed to him. I'm going to check right now, and I have a feeling what I'm going to see. And there you go. I wasn't. We'll fix that. There, done. That's what I say, guys. Keep checking people that you've known from before. Make sure you're still subscribed to them. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Josie was the very first, back when YouTube still allowed private messaging. He was the very first person to ever send something to us.
Yep.
I remember that one.
Very true.
Yep.
Frozen Fury is saying, in a sense, thumbnails are kind of like a specific tag, but in the form of a picture, and you want it to stand out without being too broad or misleading. That's right. Your thumbnail wants to reflect what your video is about.
Yep.
Okay? That's what it has to have in it. Contrasting colors in general, as Cardoso was saying.
Yep.
Faces, face recognition is being used all across all the images. So that's definitely. And MS Paint, you can do a lot now.
Yep.
You can even build 3D things in MS Paint.
Right.
So it's not excuse that you're using only MS Paint that you can't build proper thumbnails. You can. Plus, there's lots of online free versions of things that you can use to build your thumbnails. For example, Canva. And we have some questions about that too.
There you go, guys. Once again, my example of thumbnails that use clickbait in the proper way. He put a lot of money into doing it this way. A lot of work when he was talking about it too.
Yes,
shoots like 400 or 500 pictures on a green screen to get these. And it's done for a reason. Like I always bring him up. Like he said, I don't want my kids to grow up and see me making all these god-awful faces. But that's what the algorithm wants.
Yeah.
Overstated.
If you go and check Colorado Martini's, for example, channel, she has been starting to doing that lately in her videos too. And it's actually working.
Yep.
It's working.
That's right.
And as much as I'm sure she feels awkward sometimes doing the shots for it, it's working.
Oh my God, Hazel, how are you?
Hello.
Hazel
Congrats
Reptile
on getting your 4K hours, by the way, the other week. Congratulations.
Put some congratulations, guys, for Hazel Reptiles fam. Love you all. Nice to have you in here. Show some love for Hazel. Just hit her watch time out. Well deserved. I thought you had them already. I was more shocked.
I know.
Than anybody.
I caught your stream one before that when you were saying that somebody was asking why you're not still monetized, and you were saying that you don't have enough watch time. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. I thought it was a bit of a glitch.
And then like a couple days later, you were having a stream that you have it already, which we rated, I think. Yeah. But I was like, it's like, no way. So I'm glad you have it, and congrats on that. Linus has like 10 people making his videos. That's cheating.
No, he worked hard. He built up a big company out of it. A lot of sweat and tears. You're right. I think he's at 27 employees right now or something like that.
Yeah, but that's right now.
Yep.
He didn't start like that. And like I said, check Colorado Martini. She's doing kind of the same format right now, and that's just them.
Yep, most definitely.
Two people with full-time jobs and kids, and everything. So go check it out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where are we at?
Oh, well, we still
Next
have
question?
questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay, so River Life was asking, can you touch on optimizing existing videos? We have touched on that during our shout-outs and during our other tech talks, but we can briefly maybe run through it.
The big part is, guys, YouTube did listen to big creators. They've been burning out, trying to keep up with the grudge of creating new content constantly. They were complaining about that a lot. They were burning out fully from it. So YouTube is reintroducing old videos, as Xenia was saying a while ago, and that's why it all started. And now you'll notice some of your videos all of a sudden kind of pop up out of nowhere, and it's getting watched again. That's why. But you can definitely go back and use the example. We always say we wish could go back in time. Well, this is your chance to go back in time. Hey, what's going on? Nice to see you in here. And you can go back in time and now do what you know now. You can go back and redo that. And it starts with like thumbnails, descriptions, tags. You can redo all of them, and it does help. It's not guaranteed, but it's definitely worth a try. That's the cool thing about it. You got an option for it where there was none before. So it doesn't mean that everyone is going to go flying through the roof, but hey, it's good to have the options too, and they do it. Was it Cardoso? One of them said they got 10,000 views after.
Yes, Cardoso Media.
Yeah, there's an example right there. We've had a couple actually that done okay, and one or two that did really well. Alan Oxidine, wow. Nice to see you. You've been busy working. I know you've been slaved to the grind. It's great to have you here, though. I see Bowser, what's going on?
Oh, guys, where are you coming from? Will Rock Network, hello, and all the ones that I said hi in the chat as well. Rockstar got your question. So maybe we can go just slightly over the optimizing part.
Sure, definitely.
Because I know River is a new.
I'll be 1 second because I think I hear Audrey saying something. I'll be right back. I've been hearing it over the mic.
Okay, well, I'm gonna answer. We're gonna get back to it. So River, don't go anywhere. Okay, so Rockstar Fuel Productions was asking about does gaming skits is a good content for YouTube? Well, anything is a good content if you have audience. So the question is, do you have audience for that? Have you seen people having audience for that? If you haven't, it doesn't mean that there is none. You just have to try and see if people are responding to it. Why not? Anything can be a content. If it's entertaining enough, it either has to be educational, or it has to be entertaining, or it has to provide informative or shock value. That's usually what content is about, is for one of four of these things. So if you make it in one of those four things, then it definitely can be a content. Definitely worth trying, for sure. Okay, welcome to everybody who's just joining in. Yeah, River Life, we're gonna get back to it, and we're gonna share a screen and show just a little bit of what we talked already before, but you can definitely go through our Tuesday Tech Talk playlist and check it out. There is lots of information there. Every Tuesday we answer all of you guys' these questions, and especially at the beginning of the playlist there is lots of step-by-step information of how to optimize your videos. But we're definitely going back to that question just in a moment. Oklahoma Droner, well, thank you so much for staying with us for this time, and have a good night. Mitzi, welcome back. It's now ranked 3rd in search results for those new tags. Yeah, exactly. I go constantly back. In fact, I did an experiment the other night. Andrew had a pop-up live stream panel on Saturday. I don't know if you guys watched it or not. It was just a spur of a moment panel stream. We don't usually stream on Saturdays, but Andrew jumped on and did a pop-up panel, and we didn't really know where it's going to go. So it had kind of generic tags, but still, some research tags for Saturdays and so on. But then as the conversation was going, and it ended up going into the Remembrance Day and sharing stories about veterans, I started to change the metadata, which usually you shouldn't be doing, really. Like, leave it alone, right? But I thought, well, okay, it's a pop-up one. Let's try to experiment. So all during those, I think, 3 hours, I was changing the title. I think I changed 4 times. The description, obviously, right away. And I kept updating tags because as they were live, I was researching what was actively trending or searchable on YouTube at that time. And guess what? It helped. It helped retain the viewers, because as they were starting to drop a bit, I was jumping in again. Okay, what is it now that people are looking at? What is it the top videos right now? And top videos not in millions of subscribers, because you don't want to, aim there. You want to look at what is among kind of your own league, right? What is trending. So I was doing that, and it actually worked. And I was surprised. And yes, it is live stream, so it's a bit different, applies rules than it would be to the static video, so to say, with regards to metadata. But I was very surprised, so experiment worked out. 244 Toyman, hello. Welcome. One of our future guests as well.
That's
awesome.
Right. Nice to have you here, my friend. Can't believe Joe Z's here. That's unbelievable. It's nice to have you back.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Alan, nice to see some of you guys. Great to have you here.
Okay.
Catch you later, AA. Dropped you. Thank you so much. You're so awesome, my friend. Thank you so much. Two Wheel Fix still listening. I've enjoyed listening. See you all soon. Thank you so much for doing that. It was so nice to have you in. Hope work is going well, my friend.
Weekend Warrior Outdoors is back. Well, welcome back. We're still here. So I wanted to quickly answer before we go to the optimizing. How do I change my channel name? I can't seem to get changed to stick. Gary, this is lately the problem of YouTube. It's separating from Google+. I know some people have had their channels changed to their personal names because of that, because it's tied to Google account.
Hey,
all of a sudden, Leonard, their channel name changes to their name and last name, and they can't seem to change it back. Just keep trying. It's a glitch while they're trying to separate Google from YouTube, and that's just what is happening right now. Leonard Shea, hey, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna jump back in a little bit of optimizing existing videos, because I'm sure the ones that are just building their channels would like to know a little bit more about it.
Sure.
As I said, we do have more information about that on our Tuesday Tech Talk playlist, which is available on our page, and it's also featured on our homepage. But definitely there are things to look at. And I think the first thing you want to do is download one of the tool or aiding tools for your videos, which makes it much more easier. Is TubeBuddy, vidIQ, Morning Theme. There are lots of options. We actually use all of them in conjunction, because the free versions of them offer different features. By the way, all the links are available in the description. They're all for free. There are some other free resources mentioned there as well. So you want to download those extensions. And what is going to help you is going to help you go through the points of what you should be doing while and after uploading the video, such as putting thumbnail, high resolution thumbnail. High resolution, by the way, means 300 dpi, not 96. 96 is most of what you get. Well, most of the times what you get on your phones, unless it's like the newest phone. So really check it out. high resolution. Then if you have cards added, if you have end screens added, what else is there? I even forget
just
that.
gonna bring
Title,
I'm gonna bring
tags,
it up
description. Yeah, there you go. Andrew's
it's
gonna
not up
bring
here
it
yet. You're gonna give me a second.
So you go through all of the options that, for example, TubeBuddy or vidIQ or both of them offer you to check if you have done all them. And basically, by the time you do all of them, you have optimized your video. Also, of course, your thumbnail, it's going to say if you have it or not. It's not going to tell you how good it is, but we hope that YouTube implements A/B testing for that, but that's yet to come.
I don't have. I must have disabled TubeBuddy a while ago.
Well, that's
I
okay.
got vidIQ up, and vidIQ or TubeBuddy, the free versions, both give you these checklists, and this is exactly where you can really see where you're missing stuff. They do help guys so much. It is so easy to miss even the little things, so you definitely want to use them. Sorry, there we go. Title, tags, description, cards, end screens, custom thumbnail, closed captions, manual. Little trick about closed captions. If you have any text, YouTube will usually it will generate an automatic closed captions. Go into edit your video, into your video on YouTube, and the last tab is captions, and you'll see it there. Go into, it will say the version, usually in English for most of us, and it will say, oh my God, what's it called? Trying to think. Anyways, a draft, or it would be so you just open it back up, and that lets you modify it, in case it got something wrong. Make a few little changes, save it again, and then it counts as manual, and that will get you a lot more points as well for your captions. So, reply to a recent comment, shared on Facebook, shared on Twitter, monetization enabled, added to a playlist that you've got your video public. A pinned comment, a hearted comment. Look how easy all those things are.
Want to say hi to Raykit, our Friday guest. Our guests keep popping in from this week.
I love it.
Fox was in, and now Raykit is in. Our Friday's guest is in. Check him out. Thank you so much for coming.
Raykit is awesome. I'm looking so forward to talking to him. Excellent gainer. Gonna get a lot of tips from him too. I mean, his channel is growing fast, so and he is so involved with his audience. There's definitely some. We were talking with him last night, actually, at one point with JH Aquatics about gamers, and somebody had asked about how to be a better gaming channel, and I brought you up as an example of how you're always taking time to really look at the camera, really acknowledge everybody in there, and that. So, really cool. Nice to have you in here. And I don't know if you're working tomorrow night. I forget. Is he? No, he's off.
He's working.
He is working. You're right. Then you go off. Yeah, then you might want to watch the repeat. We're going to have on tomorrow night a Fox in Space who made his own animations. They're crazy. Based on the game Star Fox from Nintendo. So it's really a great week. Joseph from JH Aquatics, Matthew, Raykit. We're going to have a lot of great people here.
There you go. We answered River Life's question. Awesome.
No problem.
That's
great.
awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's a great checklist, guys. So many of those things I go onto, and there's like something missing, like a comment hearted or pinned. It's so easy. Pin a great comment that you get into it, or pin your information onto it, something like that. Whatever you choose to do.
Is anyone else's TubeBuddy not showing the tags on videos anymore? Hasn't been showing for me for... Well, that's why we have both.
Yeah.
I know. I noticed that it's starting to glitch.
Yeah.
But we always we always have both running at the same time, because when you have them as extensions, not as in a desktop, but as extensions for the browser, they show up one under the other.
Yeah.
So you can double check what you're doing, and sometimes the rankings for the tags differ from vidIQ and TubeBuddy, so you kind of can gauge through that. But you can definitely use both. So if TubeBuddy is not working for you right now, get vidIQ. It's still free.
Welcome to Raw Gaming. Always great to have you in here. The story, Dory. How you doing, my friend? And Paulie Vlogs in here. Thank you for coming on late last night, guys. You're so awesome, Paulie.
Oh my God, that was so crazy.
Sorry I had to leave early.
So crazy, but so good.
Yeah.
My God, I haven't had laughs like that for such a long time. It was so fun. Yeah, and I just was talking to Little Magic
You
D.
were? Okay.
Yep. So we are glad that he's
Yes.
going to be getting better one day at a time. Our thoughts to you.
Mhm.
Turo Gaming, hello. Awesome.
Great to have you guys in here.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, so are we going back to the questions?
Yep. Let's have them.
Pum 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 pum. Okay.
Oh, probably was our pleasure, Paulie.
Carolina Tony was asking, I use Canva for thumbnails. How can you get outline text? I don't think it's offered. Yes, you have a right question to right people. We are Canva certified creators. That's right, officially.
Thank you, Josie. Much appreciated. Always a friendly feeling on your channel. Well, thank you so much. You're one of the ones that helped us get it to that place. Same as A. Joe is back here again. All you guys, Paulie, you guys helped make this channel what it was right from the foundation. So great having you in here.
I don't know if you want to share Canva. I can try explain it how I do it, because yes, it doesn't have that feature.
Okay.
Or you don't.
Maybe not this moment. I'm just still moving some stuff around. That's
Okay.
why I was getting you to decoy for me. So
Well, I was trying to answer the question.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm just going to answer you. You try it, and if it doesn't work, come back and we'll try and show it.
here, hang on. No, I don't want to leave somebody empty-handed on a question like that. Here, hold on one second. I'll move some stuff. Just give me a moment here.
And in the meantime, guys, I'm just going to tell you that Canva is a really great way for you to create your thumbnails and banners. We have been using it for more than, well, for 5 years, almost for the eternity of its existence. And lately, last month, it invited us to be their certified creatives. Officially, that was so
Yes.
exciting. Our first big company, so to say. We don't get from it anything except for news for you, some giveaways coming up, some promo codes coming up for you guys, and more information on how we can help you guys with using Canva, especially their new 2.0 feature. All the links down below for apps and for desktop version.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm just going to quickly show you what it is. And they are trying to implement new features every day, especially for Canva 2.1. 2.0. Okay, so let's say I'm just randomly opening this up, and we'll have it. Okay, can you write something, please?
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
it messed up. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Tighten the box went through.
that's fine. So what I would do, so let's say you want an outline because it doesn't have it. I would just copy the same, and then would just choose a different color and would go into it basically, and change the size of it. Can you write it like 115? Enter. And basically you fiddle with your sizes till you get the one that you want, because it's not going to get the exact outline like you're talking about in Photoshop. What it does, you can layer colors for colors and put them inside. And that's the way you can do it there. It doesn't really have it yet, but 2.0 is coming up with that feature. So look out for it.
We're gonna get it set up, guys. Probably for next week. We're looking to that now. Setting up a better sharing screen. We can have a computer just dedicated for sharing. Sorry, I gotta get my mic closer again. It'll be a lot easier.
Josie is using Vista, and GIMP is good for thumbnail making. Yes, lots of people are actually using it. There's lots of other apps and desktop as well options for it.
There we go. We're back. Yeah, I've been working on flying my drones. Hopefully I will get good enough to use them to film interviews and brewers, wineries, distilleries, to see the tanks, ingredients. Wow, that'll be amazing. Backwoods Billy craft beer reviews. That'll be absolutely awesome to see that. Sorry, that really sounds cool. Vista, yes, Vista. I use GIMP. Yeah, Vista. Okay, no. Wow. Yeah, Vista's still going around. We Cab 7 was just using Windows 8 till the other night.
Yep.
There's still lots of them. I was on Windows 7. I was a dead set against changing. Still kind of am. I had to, but not happy about it. But I'm getting a little bit better at being happy with Windows 10. With Vista, you're living on what you can use. Exactly. That's right. I built a new computer and I had to go to Windows 10 for that simple reason because I'm using the new Ryzen 7 series and wasn't going to fly because they're not supporting it. So, what's the next question, huh?
Well, we don't really have any more questions. Rescue Comics wanted us to look at their channel. Maybe we can do that. We still have a little bit of time.
Which one?
Rescue Comics, if they're here.
Yeah, Rescue Comics. Are you still here?
I know we usually do that during the shout-outs, but as part of a review of the channel for Tech Talk Tuesday. By the way, Videk also does your channel audit, which is going to help you to determine which videos have missing optimization features. So if you don't have something added, it actually goes through and tells you which videos needs more optimizing.
I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really
and
cool.
TubeBuddy doesn't have that. At least the free version doesn't. So
no. They're slowly trying to knock them out a bit. You can see where things are going.
Bottle Tab Bandit, you can download it. I actually have it. I have Windows 10 and I do have Windows Movie Maker, believe it or not.
Do you guys have other questions as well? Yeah, I know Bottle Tab Bandit. Like the newest update of Windows 10 actually got rid of Home Group. They don't support that anymore, so that went down our server side. So we had to redo all of that, which I really appreciate from them. But, you know, guess there's not much we can do about it. Not much we can do about it, so.
Yeah, This Is Us is our favorite show too, Tammy. It is amazing show. Thanks God for being able to stream it afterwards.
I'm back and forth on commercials, LOL.
Yeah, guys, Rubik's Cube, Bottle Top. Like I said, search on Google. That's exactly what I was doing.
Yeah.
And you can actually find a legit workaround in order to get your essentials. I think it's called Windows Essentials.
Let's see here.
Toyman says XSplit, and I'm having a hard time with it. Help, please. Well, not those kind of technical questions, I don't think.
Yeah, I wish we could more on those ones. I mentioned this before, but if anyone needs a great free video editor, I highly recommend DaVinci Resolve. Cardoso Media, I couldn't agree with you more.
And the link is in the description, by the way.
Yep.
For it to download, just scroll it to the end of the link. But all the free links are right there, including DaVinci Resolve.
It's another non-linear editing software. There is a bit of a learning curve with it, like any bigger software, but believe you me, if you can have the time. And guys, there's tons of videos from beginning to end on anything you want to do on YouTube. So if you do want to try something like that, take a simple couple of videos, just lay them down, and just play with it and go on YouTube and get tutorials. There's literally like 30-minute videos that just walk you through interfaces of all these programs. You can pause, rewind, go back. That's what's so awesome. I'm using it all the time for stuff. All the time. It's such a help. XSplit, yeah, I wish I could help you on that one, buddy. I wish I could help you. If anybody knows about XSplit wants to help, please feel free. The floor is yours.
Rubik's Cube Big Gaming Man is getting a new laptop. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice. If I do 10 hours of shredding, my mom will give me $100.
What is shredding? Is it legal?
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If it's shredding documents, I don't know. Please
have a good evening, Alan Oxley.
You
too.
too.
It was good to see you.
Yes, thank you so much for coming, Alan. Hope all is well. Always great to see you. Yeah, I know, Cardoso. I think everybody's like kind of wondering right now. We're on our seat wondering about this.
I know that's all day. Well, yeah, we still don't know what is it. We're kind of wondering.
Yeah, What you got to shred?
Sad violin time. Oh, 11 minutes left. Sad violin time. Thank you so much for joining us
Yes.
in the last week more. I know you've been busy for school. But thank you so much, Prankster. It means a lot. Or snowboarding.
Yes.
Or playing a guitar for
Well, that's
10
what I
hours.
figured. And I was like, his mother's not going to pay him for any of that. And I just keep coming back to, Weekend Warrior Outdoors. I can just picture him laughing right now for wondering.
Yeah.
Enjoyed feeding the animals, my friend. Thank you so much for coming last night. For having us last night. That was a lot of fun. It was just like the old times. It was a lot of fun. Much love to you, buddy. One of the most positive people on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna get the hood. You don't have to do the poly.
No, Polly. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought that you didn't know that you ordered a kid size shirt. Okay, so that's why I'm like, oh my god, you know, if you can actually change or cancel your order, and that's why I added a hoodie because I realized that there is no long sleeve adult version.
Yeah.
No, please, please. Oh my god.
You're one of a kind, my friend. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. That really does help. Joe's on his way out. Back to the zone. Peace to you, buddy. Love you very much. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, work and school has had me crazy busy, getting less work hours, and I'm sure if I can consider that good or bad. Yeah, I get you. Got work tomorrow. Lately been working 2-3 days. Yeah, no, I understand. It feels good to get the bit of the break, but then the money side of it and all that, I understand. The laptop will be about $1,000. I will only save up my money for the laptop.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
Did we miss what is he doing? Now
I
everybody's
don't think he's
wondering.
yeah, I know. You got everybody on the edge of their seat.
Now, suspension. These educational live streams helping me make the most out of my YouTube channel. Thanks again.
Love
Well,
you,
thank you
Polly.
for joining us. Backwoods
Yeah.
Billy Craft Beer Reviews. Thank you.
So great to have you here. Cheers, my friend. Be well. And Polly, you're just one of a kind, my friend. I swear.
Aw. Well,
Unreal. Well, hon, what do you say? Well, let's pick a live stream. We talked about not doing dead time. We seem to answer all the questions. You hit 600. Congratulations, Nature Nerd Outdoors. Very well done. Keep it up. Good work. So, yeah, let's pick out a live stream and send them over.
yeah. Do you want to take a last look at selfies while we are checking out the
Okay.
live streams?
Yeah. There was only one. But okay.
That's okay.
No, because the person was gone already. That's why I wasn't going to show it. But
Well, we
There.
want to see it,
there,
and we still got to look for it.
there we go. And it's a really
That's
cool
a really
shot.
good shot, though.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping he was here so I could pride him onto it. I didn't realize he had put it up.
Oklahoma droner. Wow.
That is one awesome shot.
Talking about content for when you can't use a drone.
Yep,
That's awesome. Wow.
that is really cool.
Yeah, shredding paper.
Yeah, but what paper? That's my question.
10 hours of shredding paper.
Yeah. These aren't documents or stuff, is it? That was very cool.
Do you have any edited videos? All the videos that you can see in the countdown portion of our live streams are edited and made by Andrew. And they are available in our playlists on our homepage.
Yep. I'm hoping to get back into some more of them soon. So cross our fingers. And because I do love editing. That is my favorite part. So do we have anybody interesting on? Anybody catch your eye?
I don't know.
Yeah, just scroll down for a sec. What about scroll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've done that one before.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I dread editing. Oh, that's my favorite part. That's where I feel the most creative. Oh, that's awesome, Nature Nerd Outdoors. I'm glad. No, I love editing. That's my favorite paper. Old papers that my dad used to have back in 2004. Okay, well, that's good, Rubik's. I'm glad to hear that. That relieves me. Hope you guys are going to join us for a raid. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. Remember, tomorrow night, 7 p.m., we got a great guest on with us, guys. And as our want to spread the love, we got a live stream. Hoping you guys can join us over. Use the hashtag included. And yeah, go over and make somebody else's day brighter, and you get to meet some new people along the way. Find a new channel you didn't even know maybe existed, and some people that you didn't know. There you go, guys. It was in a while ago. Zero Fox Given Off-Road. Head over and show them some love. We're going to head over to. Thank you, each and every one of you guys, for making this channel what it is. Making these live streams what they are. So much love to you. You guys are really, really, really awesome. And I hope you had a good time. And remember, tomorrow night, guys, 7 p.m. Wow, we're at 149 likes, guys. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Wow. Once again, guys, if anybody hasn't hit the like button, if you can on the way out, it really does mean a lot. It helps us out a lot. If you can come back later and leave a comment, that's really great. And I hope you guys can follow us on this link. Come and check us out over at Zero Fox Given. I realize when I just say zero, sometimes I say abbreviation, that one doesn't sound so good. So.
And Joey Z, we're going to be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, as every day, almost every day, from Sunday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, except for Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. All our schedule available in About section.
That's right. Oh, you guys are so welcome. Thank you, guys. Everyone that's saying thank you here right now. Gabrielle, Tammy, Storiadori, Weekend Warrior. Thank you to you guys for making it what it is.
Music, our choice of music.
And we're going to send you guys off with that music. We'll leave it on for about 2-3 minutes, but I hope you'll join us at the link. Come on over and show Zero Fox Given some love. Always great to have a new channel. Excellent Nomadic Bike live. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting used to your new channel, and it's great to have you in here. So, love to have you along. Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Be well, and we'll see you guys really soon. Cheers and keep creating, guys. Bye now.